The very best.
And now I'm sorry.
He is.
Like no one ever
And
was.
I believe we are live.
Yay.
It's our theme song for the game. Don't worry.
No, I love the theme song. It's great. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not here anymore.
You're not here anymore. Oh my goodness.
No, what will we do? Oh,
We'll just collapse.
we'll just collapse into a heap like every Disney princess ever.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
There is a meowing cat at my door. Just
Aw.
no, you'll get in here and all you're gonna do is mess around. That's how that goes. I'm not dumb.
Do, 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 do. Why do I hear that over there? Okay, we're good. Oh, that's why I can't. Starting over there. Okay.
Close camera view.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Quite marvelous.
Good. How are you?
Friends.
Ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Everyone
Anna, we
got
never
their-
actually sent you the finished artwork, did we? We did finish it. It did get finished.
Oh, you finished it? Excellent. Hey, if you wanna send it over to me, I can make your little tokens.
I don't remember. It's in my iCloud.
Is it
forgot.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah. After all that work, we definitely need to
Need
put
to
up
show
the
it
art.
off.
Yeah.
Done, yes.
Yeah.
She sent me an email that's called Epic Pieces. You're right.
Totally epic. Okay.
Be sure you include Twitch in any of your map changes.
I already have the wild magic table pulled up.
Oh, you're being one of those again?
How?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think I have a level 6 character in any game right now, so I might as well stick with something I'm familiar with instead of
That's fair.
trying to learn a new class.
Pragmatic starburst.
Mm-hmm. I'm seriously considering putting that in front of the YouTube upload.
Okay, that's the one I sent you first is Kelsey, and then the one after that is me. I didn't know if that would be easier or what, but there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
And
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
So excited.
And let's see. Elliot, are you able to move your token in Roll20?
That is a question. It does not appear so currently.
Oh, darn. Well, then I will try again.
Excellent.
Okay, little guy. You're controlled there. Fine. That's fine. Edit. You know, why are you being difficult? Fine, I'll just remove that. Yes, delete. I don't care. Save changes. Okay. How about now?
If I say yes, will it make you feel better?
No, it won't.
Then
Don't
no.
lie to me. Okay.
I cannot currently move the token at this time.
Okay. So, okay. I'm editing. It can be controlled by you and me. Save changes. So that should be it, right? It represents that character. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, try refreshing your page.
The suspense. Aha!
Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that delights my heart. Oh, good, good, good. See, I can do things. Oh boy. Okay, I download it. Okay, bye-bye. He.
There you
He.
go. You're welcome.
I know words.
It's just, I's or E's. Don't worry about it.
Okay, now I edit you. Remove that token. Yeah, delete it. We don't need you anymore.
Hey-oh,
Okay.
look, there he is.
Okay, and it is that one. Nameplate. Okay, Kelsey, if you refresh your page, you should be able to control your new character.
Okie dokie.
Hi. And we will start official stuff as soon as I finish making these fabulous tokens.
Yes.
It won't work unless you do the sound effects. Same way
Which
as you
sound
drive a car.
effects? All of
the ones
sound
I've been
effects.
making. All of them. Have you not been appreciating this just melodic tone?
No, I have to admit, I have not been hearing them, which is just as much me as it is you. Don't worry.
You know, I think it's reminiscent of Mozart's Sonata Number 3. So there we go.
Actually.
Actually. Okay.
Please do not make Karama's ego any larger than it already is. That is, there will not be enough room in here for all of these players and also Karama.
And really, Karama.
It's true.
Okay, let's do the nameplate.
Sweet Karama, dun dun dun.
That's, I mean, as if you really needed to know that this game is about me.
It's about Karama. Really, that's why we're all here.
Because you know it's all about Karama. No one else.
Who?
Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't even have to refresh my page. Woo!
What? That's incredible.
What? I'm also.
I am so pleased.
No reason. There's no reason for that. It's fine.
All right. Well, ready to rock and roll?
Let's get it started. Ha.
Let's get it started.
I'm here.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Just your friendly reminder that while we are proud of our product, we must admit none of us are actually in a professional recording studio. We are recording on a myriad of devices and internet qualities. Please give us patience if there are technical difficulties and or interruptions from pets and toddlers. We
And
love
We have to have
and and significant others. We love all of you and hope you enjoy the show.
What's going on now?
Yeah, you were mentioned. You were called out, literally. So
I have it on speaker headphones so you can't hear it. Just because you like
Speak of the devil.
Well,
He will appear at your elbow.
before we get started into the game, let's go ahead, round robin, introduce ourselves in the order that we see in our Discord chat. So, Elliot, you will be first. Go ahead and tell us your name, your character name, and your favorite way to eat eggs.
That last one is oddly specific. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Elliot, and I will be playing Billyish Bob.
I'm sorry.
And
I was not ready. Oh.
My favorite way to eat eggs is scrambled beyond recognition, slathered in cheese, and slapped on a bagel.
That's also oddly specific.
What I had for breakfast, actually. So here we are. And yes, that is me. That's all I got.
Excellent.
I am Harrison, and greetings to all, for I am the wonderful Buckle. As for my kind tonight, I look forward to making so many new friends and uniting all under the great Coden. As for this Jaeger's favorite way to eat eggs, sunny side up with a runny yolk.
All right. And I am Anna. I am the co-DM of MacArthur Games live stream. I'll be running the game tonight and troubleshooting tech until my husband Zach comes back from caring for our toddler, and then he will be running tech. You'll be chatting with him in Twitch if you are on that channel. And my favorite way to eat eggs is baked in an avocado.
Hold on. Give me one moment. I have to do something real quick.
You can absolutely have a moment. Let's go ahead and move on to Karina, and we can come back to our friend Danielle.
Excellent. Hello, everyone. My name is Star, or you may also know me as Karina. I will be playing Suichi Minamino, but my friends call me Karama. And my favorite way of eating eggs is with a fork. You're welcome. You ask and I shall answer.
What was your answer for that?
With a fork. Yes, that is in fact the proper answer.
Oh, I thought it was with your face hole, but that's what I was.
Nah.
But I am back. Thank you for that moment.
Yeah.
I'm Danielle. I did a lot of the art that you'll see. Well, the character art for Kurama. And my character is Sonata. and Sonata Shilin, and she's going to be a bubbly. You'll see. Hopefully, I can pull her off her personality enough. But yeah,
And the eggs.
eggs. Scrambled like my brain.
Nodding. Also a true bardic answer. I am proud.
And well, next in our Discord would be Zach out and about, but I do know that he is on tech support tonight. He likes them scrambled with cheese. And last but not least, we are on to the last name.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'll be playing Hie, and my favorite way to eat eggs is over medium with a side of toast.
Ooh, yeah.
Most excellent.
What a great variety we have tonight.
Are you talking about the eggs or the characters?
Yes.
Yeah. The only correct response to that is yes.
Yes. So, a word about the game tonight. Each player has chosen a deity to serve. Their patron grants them certain powers above and beyond what you would normally expect from race and class. These can be used once per long rest. So in our game tonight, hopefully that might be just once. Beyond that, we are playing 5e with level 6 characters. And, well, let's roll with it. Players, if you would, roll initiative. You're welcome to do that in Discord, Roll20, Real Dicey Dice, whatever you would like.
Down.
And also, please refrain from doing the character dance while I move some tokens. Hey.
Wow, guys. I'm going to need you to slow down with those nat 20s real quick.
I have new dice, so we're good.
I was expecting.
Are they weighted
I have
properly?
your dice, so I got a 1.
That's an excellent question. We'll find out. If they're weighted properly, I should be rolling all 20s.
If they're weighted properly. Oh, man.
Billy, where are you? There you are.
Oh my god, is it the evil squirrel?
She laughs, and that means yes.
There are
You know
ducks.
what? There are ducks.
Crap, I didn't take animal handling.
Oh my goodness. So between Bilius and Hie, would you please re-roll your dice?
Is this like an introduction thing? Because you could say that Hie and Karama take the average and go together if that is what you're thinking.
It is indeed.
We can definitely do that.
Okay. So I re-rolled, and now it's an 8.
I was just doing that between who goes first out of the two of you. We'll take Bilius as a slight first, but we'll just do that for now. And then Sonata, Karama, Buckle, everything is going fine.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Totally.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, you
So
have little
you
faith.
you have been summoned to the coastal village of your nation. After a week's worth of celebration and festivities, the leaders call for the champions to come forward so they can send you off to the Forbidden Island, untouched for 100 years. And Bilius, you step forward. Describe what people see when they look at you.
An excellent question. They see a very dignified high elf, clad in robes of the purest silk, with a staff and that's about it.
Good. So before
Very dignified.
I can tell. Before you see a boat, a sea monster, a unicorn, a dragon, and an alligator offered to you as transportation. What do you do?
Do I get to pick?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a lot of options. What are they again?
You see
Okay.
before you a boat by the dock. You see a sea monster kind of out in the lake.
And just to clarify,
You
the sea
see-
monster, and this is a viable form of transportation?
Yeah.
I mean, it eats you up and then spits you out on the other island, but I mean, yeah.
There's also a unicorn. There's an alligator that has come onto shore. It even has a saddle on it. There's a dragon. Yeah.
Unicorn.
Yes.
Go unicorn.
All right. We'll come back to you. Hiei. The same options are presented to you as you step forward. As you do look around the different options for transportation, what do people see when they look at you?
So when Hiei steps out, you see a person that you think might be 5'3", but with his hair standing as tall as it is, he looks about 5'6". He's got decorative tattoos that whirl along his left cheek and down his left arm. And you see it kind of disappear under the sleeve of his shirt, and he's got 2 katana strapped to his back. And he's going to very quietly step forward. I think he's going to go for the dragon.
All right. We'll get back to you. And Sonata, you step forward, and what do people see when they look at you?
You see, I'm about 5'5". I'm very slender. I have purple hair. I wear bright pink, and I carry a hurdy-gurdy on my hip. And I am very bouncy, looking like she had probably about 5 cups of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Spectacular. So you also see an alligator, a boat, a sea monster. These are offered to you as transportation to the island. What do you do?
I will go up to the alligator and I will pet it and ask if it's okay to ride it.
The alligator looks at you and says, "Well, now, this is the gig that I signed up for, so yes, I've got a saddle. I am here to transport the champions, yes."
Awesome. May I use you? I am glad that you are going to be my ride. Let us go. Whee!
All right, settle down. And then we have Kurama. You step forward. Please describe what people see when they look at you.
Fairly unassuming human. Brown hair that looks like it might be a little red. Outfit that's way too white for any sort of actual use, and purple boots. Kurama will actually look around, and if he sees Hiei walk off in the direction of the dragon, will follow after and inquire of said dragon if it can carry to.
The dragon will look down at you and say, "I can carry many. 2 will not be a problem for me.
Most excellent. Then I think that it might be best if he and I stick together for the moment.
Very well. And the dragon tilts down its body so that you are also able to climb up on it.
Or it's fine. I just need to click on the right things to do that. Don't worry about it.
No problem.
There we go.
No problem. So we also have Buckle. As you look around, I need you to make a strength check, please.
This will go well with my -1 strength.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Okay. You, pressed in from the crowd, are shoved forward where the leader comes and puts his arm around you and says, yes, another champion. We could certainly use you. We have, we have our sea monster. Yes, we have a boat. You're also welcome to try pairing up with another champion, as others have done. How would you like to get to the island?
If I may
That
be
being
so
said-
bold, why do you call it a monster? I see a fine, powerful beast of the sea, to which I'm sure we'll have a great ride over, and most likely, if not be first, at least second. I have not recounted my knowledge of how fast a dragon can fly, but with them both being in their elements, I am sure we'll be fine. I say with a grin.
Of course, meant no disrespect. Monster's just her last name.
Aha, well then I take it back. If it is truly her last name, then I am at fault for not knowing this. It is truly a sign of respect then. So, Miss C, might I take a ride to the island on your back?
Well, of course. That's why I'm here. I want to transport the champions.
Then let's be off on our merry little way.
Excellent.
To everyone's amazement, you watch a gray-skinned tiefling with broken, somewhat filed horns, solid green eyes, and a devilish grin. Upper torso humanoid in a reddish cloak or coat. The bottom half satyr-ish. You don't see a tail, you just see a giant brass buckle that is predominant on my front. Walk over to the docks, have a conversation with this lovely sea monster, climb aboard, and we'll be off on our merry little way.
Fantabulous. So with all champions, with transportation, you are officially out of initiative order. Is there anything in particular you would like to do or communicate before leaving on your various steeds to travel to the island?
I dare say this will make a great intro to whatever story this is, documenting this marvelous journey. Shall we be off, everyone?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go. Dun-
Well, if you would please refrain from moving your tokens for one moment.
Oh God, no! I want to move my token.
I know.
You need that
I'm
transition
hovering
music.
over it right now.
Don't do it.
The character copy transition music.
I
I don't know why it's I Dream of Genie, but it is.
I don't know. That's what you've always done. I'm just going with it. Okay. So, as you all travel across the lake to get to this forbidden island, you encounter no trouble. The journey itself is rather unremarkable, and so
Just
you
like the
get
rest
to
of the game, right?
Ayo!
yeah, absolutely. There's no reason to suspect.
We got to the island, there was a big party, and everyone lived happily
There
ever
was.
after.
The four gods
Yes.
were there. It was great.
I am so glad we're on the same page. and
Excellent.
And so, for the purposes of the Twitch, I'm just going to let the video stream catch up to us to see if I need to go to the other side of the room and resize things. But as you appear on the island, actually, here comes the hovers.
Saw you change screens.
Ayo!
Oh, yes, thank you so much. So, as you arrive on the island, you see a tangled mess of leaves and vines, very thick underbrush, but with a few things that stand out. You see what looks like are 4 ancient temples with relatively easy paths to each of the temples from where your rides essentially drop you off. And very, very close to the shoreline, you do see what looks like some kind of hut manned by a skeleton.
The kind that we kill, or is he friendly?
That would be an excellent opportunity to make an insight check.
Ah, yes.
Is it
That
really
is indeed
Manning?
a skill.
Is it really Manning the hut
That's
if it's undead?
That was a 10 on my insight check.
You have heard in local stories that there is a kind of a guardian left on the island that has served in various roles throughout history. His name is Frank, and he's generally regarded as the president of the island.
Oh, dear Lord, help us all.
Okay. So not the kind of skeleton that we incinerate immediately is what I'm hearing.
It would be fun if you would try it.
I'll let someone else initiate combat here. I do nothing. I notice the skeleton.
A skeleton.
A skeleton. Does it actually have a top hat on?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. That's so
Frank is
disarming.
very fancy.
Okay, I don't want to incinerate him anymore.
I walk up and say, "My good sir, you seem to know what's going on here. Can you tell us anything about this place?"
And Frank nods. He looks at this group and says, "Are you here for the weapon?"
I do believe those were the terms, yes.
Yes. Well, no one has tried that in over 100 years. This will be fascinating. And Frank immediately goes into showmanship mode. A black velvet cape unfurls from his shoulders. His top hat seems to glow and glisten. And he says, "Well, each deity protects a piece of the weapon. You must enter their temple." And he showcases each one of the 4 temples behind him, "and pass whatever test or obstacle they've placed in front of you to prove your worth. So, Do you think you can try it?
I think so. This sounds like fun.
I'm sorry, is this not the island excursion? I thought this was a tour.
No, but it might take 3 hours.
Well, it's a tour of a kind, and you do get a prize at the end if you survive.
Oh, like bingo.
Sure.
What's bingo? I heard it was a dog. But I've never heard of it as a game.
A song, perhaps.
Maybe.
I lack pupils, but my eyes are rolling. So, my dear, it was President Frank, correct? Any specific order we must do these trials in?
Oh, I don't think that matters, just so long as they're all done.
Does only one person have to clear each temple?
Now that is a good point. No one actually knows what is in the temples. You'll have to ask when you get there.
Oh, pray tell, is that really the truth?
Roll insight, please.
$21.
You sense no deception from Frank. He leans forward and says, "Now, I have not been inside these temples. No one who has gone in has come out. But I'm sure you'll have a fine time with it, with the war upcoming and all. Nation needs it."
Well, we certainly appreciate you being so frank with us.
I'm
Again, my
always
eyes roll.
frank.
Well, my dear new friends, which ones shall we tackle first?
I would prefer Marie or Marcus, personally.
We have a vote for one of those. Anyone else?
Marcus sounds fun.
We'll end up doing all of them eventually.
Yeah, this is true.
The faster we do this, the better off we'll be.
Then off we go to there.
All right. So you head over to Marcus's temple.
Are
Do
there
you know
rave
what
lights?
this means? There might be rave lights at Marcus's temple. So for our listeners, Marcus is the deity of passion. He presents himself in two forms: a human male in sailing attire and a hulking warge formed. His saying is that I've got you, brother. And so if you peeps would stay still.
Do 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 do. Gonna click on all of the things so that I can copy them to the other page.
To the other side. Okay, did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. I think I did. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I moves the players.
Oh, looky. There we are. Of course, it's a tavern.
How did we get here?
No one is surprised.
It is actually not a tavern. As you enter into the temple, you are met with rain and wind and the sense that you're being pummeled back and forth. You walk into a storm onto a ship and waves are just crashing over the dock. And you see a hulking warforged wildly trying to man the ship, and you see him transform into a humanoid in sailor attire, and he runs over to you. Hurry! We need to repair the ship and secure the cargo. The sail is torn. There's a hole in the side. We're taking on water. The cargo is rolling. Help! We have to save the ship. You have to help me.
Would it be easier if the weather was calm?
That's a big part of the problem.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, when we came into the temple, we're like on top of the ship right now, or we're like on the second deck? Does that question make sense? Words are hard.
Which looks like
You are.
the bow of the ship, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the bow of the ship.
But we're not on like the poop deck. We're like under levels.
No, this is the deck. It just looks like a tavern.
Okay. Well, it just kind of looks like there's like rooms and stuff or whatever going on. I mean, if we are in plain view,
Like this would be like the captain's quarters.
Oh, okay. I mean, if we are in plain view of the sky, attempt some weather control.
We are. Excellent. So, attempting the weather control, is that something for your character or from a deity?
That is from a deity.
Alrighty. So, which are you trying to do? I assume the control weather?
Yes. I was trying to read it. That was why I asked if we were outdoors, because we would have to be. So, what would you like me to do for this?
Okay, so you can pick one of the things, either precipitation, temperature, or wind. And then over the course of over the minutes, it will move from the highest level to clear.
Sweet. Well, how is it currently torrential rain? Would you consider this?
Definitely torrential rain. This is quite the sea storm.
Okay, and you would consider the wind to also be at storm levels then?
Oh yes.
Okay,
but if it helps, it's only cool.
I mean, less concerned about those two things. Would you allow?
No, turn up the heat. I'm cold.
Somebody get me a blanket. Would you allow a nature check or something similar as to which it would be best to start working on, either the precipitation or the wind in this particular situation?
Are you asking Marcus?
Sure. Or I can just make a check if you just want me to make a check. Or, I mean,
hold on.
Rama can totally go over and ask, since this is Marcus.
Oh yeah, you can make a survival check or ask Marcus.
Okay, survival check. Marcus seems a little passionate right now. So,
does he?
Yeah, just a little. 23.
You do notice that the ship is in imminent danger of sinking. And so the priority would be to make the water only coming from one direction and not everywhere. And so the both the precipitation and the wind are, the two driving factors here. But weighing between the two of them, you think the wind is the main thing driving the waves. And so if you calm down the wind, then perhaps you can focus enough on repairing the ship and you can deal with the rain then.
Okay, now this spell says, now that I'm reading it, a die 4 times 10 minutes. Did you mean a die 4 times 1 or did you actually mean 10? Because that means...
Yeah,
it
means 10 in the spell, but it's like, that's...
I got you.
It's like not
what really
outside our
10
time.
minutes? What
is time?
What even is time? No, that makes more sense. I was
10
reading it as
minutes in air quotes.
As the die 4 became 10 minutes and then you had to times it by 10 minutes. Don't ask how I was reading that. I wasn't is really probably the truth. So I got you. So gonna however whatever you would like me to roll to do that, or just sort of start concentrating on it, or roll the die 4.
Yeah, concentrate and roll a die 4, please.
Okay, I'm gonna think really hard about rolling a 1.
Roll
good.
Low. Yeah,
I'm gonna roll a 1. That's good. So I suppose, probably standing somewhere over here. Kurama. What you said? Blue was sort of the color associated with Kyrus. Is that
with Kyrus? Yes,
Kyrus. That Kurama has his hands out towards the storm and begins concentrating. But I mean, he would let everyone else know. Well, in the immediacy, I can begin to attempt to calm down the storm if there are others that wish to take on some of the other, what's the word that Karina can't think of, issues that Marcus seems to be having with the ship. So gonna start calming that storm down.
Excellent. And you said you rolled a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll let you know when, but the wind will be taken care of relatively soon.
Okay, that's cool. That's what Kurama's going to be doing for now. So there you go.
Oh, that's going to help. That's going to be great. The sail is torn. There's still a hole in the side of the ship. The cargo's rolling around. We need some more help, guys.
I will attempt to wrangle the cargo.
Yes.
-1 strength.
You've got this.
Okay.
Actually, first it's going to be strength 6. Hold on. Constitution. I am going to ask Marcus to give me the enhanced ability for bull strength, so I can get advantage of my strength checks.
Excellent.
Marcus winks at you, and a jolt of orange energy flies towards your body, and you feel like, oh man, you could take on anything.
Marcus is best boy.
So
The best boy.
What am I rolling to wrangle cargo?
To wrangle the cargo,
Not animal handling, despite the name.
barrel wrangling. We'll go with strength.
Moo. Why are all of our barrels mooing?
Because there's
we
many
don't
cows in
know.
them. That's 10.
Okay, yeah. Roll a D100 for me, please.
I'm gonna get squashed, aren't I?
Oh no! One of the
You're gonna be
champions down for the
fine.
count.
83.
You managed to wrangle 83% of the barrels rolling around, and that does enough to make Marcus look visibly less chaotic. He's like, oh man,
Passionate.
okay. That helps. That's good. Karama, how are we doing on weather? How's the weather looking?
How many minutes have passed, Anna?
At this point, you can tell that the wind has died down significantly. It's now a moderate wind.
As Karama is standing there, and the wind has in fact at least died down, he will give a look at Marcus and go, "Well, you tell me."
Marcus holds up both his hands. It's getting better. Good. Okay. Great. Sail is still torn. Hole in the ship. Yeah. That's what we've got.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not that great at any of this stuff, but I could easily calm down the god, I think. It'd be fun to certainly try that. Otherwise, if any of the others have a good idea, I will gladly give you a little bit of inspiration.
Is it still raining?
Yes.
Bilious will attempt to summon a mage hand and use it as a makeshift umbrella.
I dare say that is the best
There's now a
use of that spell
spectral
I've
hand
seen.
hovering over his head.
It may not have helped anyone else, but it helped him.
I just want you all to know Kie hates every one of you.
Oh, please, you can see that in your glaring eyes. It's not our fault that this is foolish.
Fire demon, not so much of a fan on the whole rain thing going on.
Marcus
saying
is
you could have
starting.
made it a little warmer, but no, you have to stop the wind. Oh,
If you would like to warm up, I can easily set you on fire.
I can do that myself. Stop the shame.
I could make it rain harder, Bilious. Is that what you would prefer?
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
So Hiei is going to step forward and address Marcus. I've never fixed a sail before, but I would be willing to help if you are willing to talk me through it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Take this, and he gives you a thread and a needle.
Can I help you?
If you are able to, definitely.
Sure.
Okay, so you take the pointy and you put it through the rip, and then you tie through the point, and you make it. You take the two, and then they're one. Got it?
One to become one. Oh wait, this is
Sonata's going to give inspiration here. That's what I'm sensing. I'm sensing there's inspiration that's going to occur.
I'm giving assistance and I can give inspiration. So sure, it's like inspiration. You're inspired.
So where exactly?
How
is
exactly
the-
do you inspire Hiei?
Oh Lord, if it's a song, be prepared. I mean, that one specifically, yes, that is in fact what I meant.
Oh God, no! I did. I sung Spice Girls. One to become one, Spice Girls. That's the song I sung. So yeah,
Very nice. That was inspirational.
yes, because
I have to wipe a tear from the corner of my eye.
Kie feels so much better about being soaked to the bone.
Gonna make song.
Oh, I'm dying.
Please don't. I'm not a necromancer yet, but I'm getting there.
Working on it.
So how far is the hole in the sail? Will he need to climb up to reach it, or is it within his immediate reach?
It's within your immediate reach if you stand up on this counter.
Okay. He's going to go ahead and do that. What do I need? Do I need to roll anything to fix it? ?
Excellent. I love the addition of the question mark.
In case you weren't sure of how unsure I was.
Excellent. Just go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, please.
And that's a die 20, right?
Yes. Die 20 plus your dexterity modifier
That's
and
a
any
lovely
proficiencies.
7.
Well, what's
Okay.
the inspiration die that Sonata gave?
Yeah.
What level is that now?
Should be
It's a
D8.
D8. It's a D8.
Okay. So you could
Oh,
roll
yeah.
a D8 and add that because you have inspiration. You were sung at.
Horribly, but you were saying it.
It was lovely. It was inspiring even.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it a total of 12.
All right, excellent. So that at first, Marcus is right there beside you, giving lots of instructions about how to back and forth with the needle and the don't poke yourself, but poke through the fabric. The fabric is what you want to do, and it's very distracting. But then you recall the splendid tunes that were sung to you just moments before about how the two become one, and you're able to block out Marcus's instructions and instead sew the sail together so that the two pieces are in fact one sail.
Instructs you not to poke yourself, but doesn't offer a thimble. What a Rudy.
Especially with how thick canvas is.
I mean, it's gonna be a pretty big needle if it's the canvas. So like, I don't know, that thimble's gonna have to be pretty large.
They're technically enemy characters. I don't think it matters.
With the power of God and anime on our side.
And anime. And so with that, the wind has completely died down. The cargo has mostly stopped rolling around the deck. The sail is repaired. And so Marcus turns his attention over here and says, okay, this is amazing. But we still have this massive hole in the ship, and this really does need to be fixed.
Bilish would like to cast Ray of Frost in an attempt to seal the hole with the power of ice.
Yes.
Ooh.
Power of ice. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead and cast that spell.
Would I add a modifier to that at all?
Would you?
What? Yeah. What
don't
spell
know.
is it?
Ray of Frost, but it's like, am I rolling to hit? Is it just a damage? Like,
oh yeah, it is a. So the way that it works is that it is a roll to hit. So ranged spell attack.
okay,
Yeah.
just checking. In that character, that would be okay. So that's a 15 to hit.
Yep. The ship doesn't dodge.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I mean, if it had, I would have been a
got
little
a hit on a
concerned.
stationary object.
What?
No, he rolls
Oh,
a
God, I
nat
hope
one and it goes
so.
through the hole. That's why you roll.
The ship starts sinking faster. So what happens upon hitting it? I'm picturing this as like a sustained stream of ice, just sort of creating a plug.
Yeah. You basically create a window, but of ice, and it thickens until it's about 6 inches thick. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And Marcus just kind of looks at it, looks at you, looks back at the ice, and says, "Yeah, it'll get us there. That's fine. Yeah, good job.
That is the point.
Yeah, okay. Well, now that that's taken care of, I can actually tell you guys what you're doing in my temple. Okay, come with me. And he calls you over to what is the pointy end of the ship. I don't know.
Bow.
Yeah, the bow, that thing. And he says, "Okay, so I'll be steering this thing, but it's you who decide which way to go. To the left, there's fortune, treasure, riches that we can use to empower ourselves to help others. Anything you want, we can do it, and it's all ours. The only problem is it's on a vanishing island, and well, in another few hours it'll be gone, possibly forever. So there's a chance to go get it. If we go to the right, there's another island, and we really need this cargo. It's medical supplies. They're fighting something pretty bad. But I mean, we'll survive without it. Just might not be pleasant. So we could run an errand for the islanders and lose out on a lifetime of whatever you want. It's really up to you.
I dare say, for the god who's all about being for the people, offering wealth, riches and wealth sounds more like mine, as that's one form of power.
You got a smart one there, don't ya?
Bilius strokes his long white beard and says, "What if we did neither? And instead, we went straight ahead?"
Option 3 sounds interesting. What do you say there, Captain? Oh, Captain?
Well, I'm not the captain here. I'm just the helmsman.
Oh, very nice of you to make me captain.
I say that's a great idea indeed. So, Mr. Helmsman, then, what else do you know about these waters? You've navigated quite well, have you not?
Been here my whole life.
Then do tell, what is around? We have an island of riches and an island that needs supplies. What else is out there?
Well,
I'm
unfortunately,
peering at him with my solid green eyes with a nice toothy grin.
well, unfortunately, what you're seeing here isn't really here. This is just a temple. You're not actually in the ocean. You're not actually anywhere. This is all a test. And so you can stay in here and sail if you want to, but you're not going to go anywhere.
Yes, we understand it's a test. That's why we're here. But it seems pretty obvious what the answer is to this test.
So you'd think.
Oh. Can't you tell me otherwise? Surely I can persuade you to say the right things.
You going to roll some persuasion there?
I would like to, yes.
Go right on ahead.
Dirty 20.
All right. Marcus crosses his arms and says, "Look, this isn't supposed to be a hard test. We're not here to trick people. But, some people argue things differently. Some people see things for different values. And so all I'm doing is laying out two options. It's great if you think there's an obvious one. It's great if you think the obvious one is the one I'd pick. But like I said, I'm just here to steer the ship.
Fine, fine. I've had my fun. Shall we go help the people and get out of here? I'm just now lounging on the deck. I don't care.
Well, if we go right, it does have the word right in it, which leads me to think it's right.
How much of a challenge is not one of it? I'll make sure to spice it up for documenting this in the tale I tell afterwards.
So, shall we go help the people?
I say
Well,
so.
If they
Don't
all
you say
die,
so?
there'll be no one left to sing songs about me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure Sonata has that covered for you, my good sir. As for me, I'll handle the folklore.
I stand by what I said.
I like your style, old man.
Marcus salutes and walks to the helm, but then keeps walking and disappears off of the ship.
We're doomed.
Does anyone know how to steer a ship?
But within minutes, he returns.
We're saved.
And
It was so terrible that you were gone. We're so glad that you're back.
and Marcus returns bearing the double blade of an axe head. And he says, well, I'm glad this test was easy for you then. This is part of the weapon. It's one of 4 parts. Take it from me and continue on. Once you've collected all 4, ascend the mountain. The power of the 4 with you. Wonderful, crazy people. And Marcus extends out the double-bladed head for someone to take it.
Sonata, would you like to be in charge of this particular piece?
Sure. As I eat a cookie, I apologize.
That's okay. Sonata's
bag.
stuffing her face with cookies.
While this is going on, I give a gracious slight bow and say, but of course, we're here to unite all.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you say so.
And I will put it in my bag.
Marcus gives it to you and he says, oh, by the way, not actually Marcus, just an imprint of the temple. Do any of you actually follow Marcus?
Rama points at Sonata.
Ah, wonderful. Makes my heart glad. Well, here you go. And Marcus waves his hand, and with that, you all are back, not there, but you are back in the outcrop
We got a vision of the
jungle.
future.
you have actually.
Foreshadowing.
I wonder what that will be. Here, let
Everyone
me.
make a wisdom save and throw because we all had a flash of the future. We have to see if we're going to remain
Just see if
sane.
sanity. Yeah. Sanity check. Quickly,
Yes.
quickly, everyone.
Here, let me bounce around the table and zoom out for our Twitch viewers. One moment.
Stay where you are.
Oh, nope, the husband is doing
Your
it.
husband ordered you to stay where you are. I heard
Stay
that.
where I am. Oh dear.
Best.
Fabulous, fabulous. So, you have returned to the jungle, and you have successfully obtained one part of the weapon.
President Frank, how many have you seen a second time?
Frank is speechless. He's just looking at you, and his jaw drops.
Well-
Karama will
like,
walk over
and
and
onto the
pick
floor.
it up. Karama walks over and picks it up and puts it back.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good job. Yeah. He gives you a thumbs up.
I offer Frank some cookies. Here, President Frank. An offering for how awesome you are. And they are shortbread cookies because they are the best.
Frank says, "Oh, no, thank you. I don't have the stomach for it."
Womp. Bilious, I must say I would prefer visiting a temple that perhaps none of us are affiliated with. Take a wild guess as to which one that might be.
Now, I wonder why you say that? Why do you say that?
This one, I really don't know.
I do believe that is the one, yes.
Well, at least he has half a
I
brain.
knew that.
So, Bilious, as you're walking around down the path,
Making your way down to
make a perception check for me, please.
Walking fast, gotta get to Kairos or it's
That's
not
a
gonna
five.
last.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Cool. You feel a tug on your cape. What do you do?
Ah, well, it is a Tuesday.
It's an evil squirrel.
You feel something crawl up on your back and sit on your shoulder.
I say again, it is a Tuesday.
You don't tongue on Bilious' cape. You don't spin into the wind.
What is now sitting on my shoulder?
A monkey.
Hey, we're the monkey.
A little monkey is sitting on your shoulder, and it has the biggest, saddest eyes, and it is cupping out its hands and holding them out and kind of whimpering at you.
There's a demon among us.
You want help scaring it off?
What do you make of this?
I believe that is a Tuesday.
That's a strange name for it, for where you come from.
The monkey hops down off of your shoulders and starts grooming Buckle's furry legs.
Oh my.
Get a room.
I will burn a thaumaturgy to scare it off.
Why
What
does
do
it
you
look
do
so
to scare
sad?
it? If you would like to know, roll animal handling. What would you like to use in
I'm
thaumaturgy
looking. I
to
have
scare it off?
a lot of spells. I have to
A lot of spells.
I didn't buy them all in D&D Beyond. I'm using the book. I will put light. I'll cause a harmless tremor in the ground, emanating at me and rippling outward, so it feels it.
It stumbles around and looks kind of scared and looks at Sonata and runs over and leaps up into Sonata's arms, burying its head into her arms.
Oh, you poor thing. You're just hungry, aren't you? And she grabs a cookie.
Poor thing or not, there's a thing called consent.
monkeys are animals. They can't consent. And they don't understand it. So I offer you a cookie.
Monkey hastily grabs the cookie and munches down on it and licks your face.
Aww.
Blame.
I'm gonna name you Max.
Lol.
The monkey jumps off of you and skitters away, making very happy noises.
Awesome. I made somebody's day today. Woohoo.
Oh, by the way, since we're outside and not in torrential rain anymore, I've used prestidigitation to make me dry. And slowly have worked my way through the group, so they're all dry.
Excellent. Everyone else is still soaking wet.
No,
Billy is less so. Oh,
It works his way
through.
I work my way
Yeah.
through the group, but first is me,
okay.
and then working through the group.
The group. Okay, gotcha.
I help out too because I also have that.
Aw. So kind. Well,
Billy has
everyone is
prestidigitation, but opts not to help out. But he would like you all to know that he does indeed have prestidigitation.
I could do that too if I wanted.
It's a little least we can
Excellent.
do.
I suppose we'll be prepared to perhaps be soaked by Marie in this case.
Fabulous.
Are we ready to go in?
But of course, let's go in.
Oh, hold on to your horses.
Yay.
By hold on to your horses, I mean don't move your tokens.
I mean, remain stable, because
I thought it was a unicorn.
and the unicorn you rode in on.
While we're
Okay,
waiting,
let's
while
see.
we're
By the way, who won that race? Because I was on the sea monster, and two people were on the dragon. Which one won?
Who won the race? All right, everybody roll initiative again.
Oh my gosh. Who
I
won the
did.
race?
the alligator one because reasons.
Because I'm terrified of alligators. That's why.
preposterous.
Okay. Changing the map.
Ah, now this is more like it. Are
You
those pillows
come-
in the corner?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
You
Mhm.
come
Yep.
into Marie's temple, and for our audience, Marie's domain is peace. Her tenant is dream with me. And so you arrive in the temple, and Marie's imprint comes awake, and she transforms into a young humanoid girl in beautiful flowing robes, and she says, "Well, now, hello. What are you all here to get the weapon?"
We are the champions, yes.
My friend.
At least we're going to
Ah.
try.
Well, now, are you prepared for the trial?
Should be a good one, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Well, my question to you all is, well, do you see what's here? And do you see what could be? That's what I like to ask my followers. Are any of you my followers?
I'm afraid not.
Well, then I hope this won't be too trying for you. If you would, please, find a seat on those pillows over there, something comfy, and
I am
Well,
lounging
each-
and relaxing. This is nice. The
Billy
cushy
is just
life.
already
Not
snoring.
necessarily my favorite in the world, but I shall indulge when I need to.
Bilius is gone.
Yeah. There was no. Just about the second sentence that Marie said, he was out.
We'll wait and
And,
read them.
Somebody party
Well-
foul. We need to draw on his face.
Don't tempt
Well,
us. There are paints over there.
what I'll need is each one of you will have to pass the test. Who would like to try first?
I will go first. And Sonata just kind of jumps up and skips.
Well, all right. Well, how this will work is I want you to try to communicate with your friends over there, but you can't use any words and you can't really use any movements or anything. You'll just have to use your art, your soul. And so I have this canvas behind me, and I'll share a word with you, and we'll just see how well you can share your soul. So basically, y'all are playing Pictionary.
Ah, yes, divine Pictionary.
Can I burn a spell or two and say we don't?
Nope.
Oh, come on. I'm sure I can convince them. Especially this imprint, we can go and do something much better with our time.
You know, just
can
back
trust
out of the
us
room.
easily.
Like, oh, we have a thing.
Hey, I don't know. Come on, you're coded. You can use divine word and just tell us what
right
it is.
now.
Bilius, you're asleep. I don't know what you're complaining about.
This is asleep. So, Sonata, if you would please roll a d12.
A D12. I just happen to have
Yes.
12 of them right here.
What?
Oh my goodness, so many d12.
I know I should have been a barbarian.
Heyo.
What?
Or a barbarian. Oh. What is the loneliest number that I just had to roll? So I rolled
You
a
rolled a 1?
Yep.
Okay, well, I am privately messaging you the word that you will draw its image.
Oh, come on. It should have been a bird.
And you may begin at any time, and Marie will show you the different paints you can use on the canvas. And so,
So I just stand there and think.
no, you use mechanically speaking, on Roll20, you can use the draw feature to draw on this lovely canvas here.
Oh, you're
You-
actually going to let me draw. Okay.
Yeah, draw.
No, you get to think really hard at us, not say a
really
word.
hard.
Well, the sad thing is I can't use my tablet, so I have to draw with the mouse.
Yup.
Well, you need some kind of handicap, I think.
Right, that's right. Resident artist needs handicap.
I have hands.
Sorry, are we all actually going to be expected to draw?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Divine
Apparently so.
Pictionary. Divine.
We are doomed.
Have you never
We-
played Pictionary? You've got this.
Oh no, I have played Pictionary, and that's
That's
why I
what
can
we're
pretty
doing.
definitively say we're doomed.
It'll be great. We'll have our artist go first and get that out of the way. Like that'll, we'll have the easiest one to go first. It'll be fine.
Yes, but also I'm very good at picking out stuff because I'm used to
Yes.
theme.
I still draw circles like sixes.
I mean,
That's fine. Okay, so Sonata, do you have your drawing tool ready to go?
I think so. I hope so.
Excellent. Draw at your leisure and try to guess quickly. We wouldn't want anything to happen to Sonata.
I'm gonna get struck by lightning.
bull. Looks like a bull
It's either a horse or,
or a
donkey.
horse. I don't know why I thought of a bull first whenever it came to you, Danielle. I have no
And
clue.
Marie smiles, saying, "So spoken your soul. Already they have guessed that you are drawing a horse." That is marvelous, my dear. And she nods approvingly and says, Sonata, you may pick your next companion to come up to share their soul.
I'm now drawing on myself. Oops.
the paint just
Don't
kind
worry,
of
I
goes.
gotcha.
Just the paint just kind of goes there. It's fine.
All right. We will go with Karama.
Right.
Karama, roll a
Mhm.
d12, please.
Sure
if you
thing.
get a 1, you'll re-roll.
I got an 11. I got 2 1s. How about that?
Oh, good. It'll be 2 horses.
Okay, here is the word for you to draw.
Oh, you're giggling. Makes that's rude. That's real rude right now. All right, here we go. This is how it's gonna go.
Did I get the next one?
Me and my mouse. So
I didn't know we were going to be playing Jackbox games during this. You guys.
Tune into D&D for
Next, we're all gonna vote on
action
which one was
Pictionary.
oh crap, Danielle. I can't think of how to draw what I want to draw.
A couple going dancing, doing something. Person plus something.
This is about as good as this is gonna get. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all right. Try your best. You got this.
This is like this, like
Don Quixote?
No, it's not a windmill. I can't draw it. This is so hard with a mouse, Danielle.
Yes, I know. I started drawing with mouse a long time ago. Cabbage Man?
What? No,
Dinosaur?
no, Danielle, this is awful.
Mountain range. The Rockies.
Oh, what is? Whoa.
Manatee.
Sure. This is exactly what I meant to do. I don't know how that happened, but okay.
Zombie Jesus.
Snowman. Man plus snow plus.
Man.
I can't write words.
Storm.
I keep wanting to write words.
Who said you can't write words? They didn't define it as pure Pictionary.
Is that rain or snow or just tears? I don't.
It's my tears, okay? It's Karina's tears.
That's so many. You must be awfully dehydrated.
I am right now, in fact.
I'm sorry, I got the easiest one.
You didn't. Oh gosh, this is not. Hold up. That's not doing what I wanted to do either anyway. It's fine.
Just cross it out and draw underneath.
Is this one of those things where we're going to get the answer eventually and go like, oh!
No, it's not. There's a reason Anna laughed whenever she handed me this one.
Okay. What can we roll to get like a hint on this?
Yeah.
Marie
I could write
is
3
looking.
letters and I could it would work, but it's not.
Yes. Marie is looking a bit concerned at this point, and she says, dear, it does look like you've tried, and I do appreciate that, but maybe this just isn't for you. Would you like to... Would you like for somebody else to take their turn instead?
Karina nods so hard right now. It's not even Karama. It's me.
Not even Karana. Marie,
It's Karina apologizing. Yes, Marie, please, good Lord, help me.
Marie waves.
You can be my deity.
Marie waves her hand across the board, making the drawings disappear. And she comes forward to you all and says, well, Karama was trying to tell you all about cold. But I can see how that could have been confusing for y'all. But do try to listen to the soul of the artist. Karama, if you would try.
Oh, it was a snowflake. Now that makes sense.
Karama, if you would select another champion to try.
Is Bilious awake? Because I want Bilious to go. I'm not gonna lie.
If he's not awake, he gets a gentle tap and a nudge to wake him up.
And may or may not have a mustache.
There's no harm done because I have a unarmed strength of 0. So it's more so just a gentle tap.
Thaumaturgy wind
A
whoosh
monkey
through his
crawled
hair.
up his shoulder and he didn't notice. It's going to take more than a tap.
I mean, he could hit you if you want him to.
Get up there. I mean, really, do you want us to fry your rear end? Because, like, we will.
I can cast Fireball.
Right in the middle of all of us. Great.
I'm resistant to it.
That's what happens when he sneezes.
What did
Well,
it come out of?
How
that
did
is
I
the-
get here? What's
that
happening?
is the question.
Elias, if you would, please roll a d12. Be rolling if you roll a 1 or 11.
You're welcome. You don't have to try 11.
All right. Do I tell you the number? I tell you the
Yes.
number. That is a 10.
Oh, good. That one's hot. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I am privately messaging you.
Oh,
That's even worse than my laughter that I got.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a digital artist are you?
Well, I mean, the way he rolled a
This
10,
may be
obviously.
beyond my abilities, in all honesty. Oh goodness. Okay, I think this is the right tool. And we're gonna go like
The one
this.
that looks like a little artist. Mm-hmm.
Egg.
That's correct.
And Marie is astonished.
You're welcome, Elliot.
Oh my goodness. And with a humongous sigh of relief. It's your problem now.
Well, I can't say I've had a champion go by that. Oh, wow. Thank you
Karama may not be
for
able to get anybody else to guess, but he can guess theirs.
thank you for that demonstration, Bilious. Now, which one of your fellow champions would you select to go next in the trial?
Thank you for that demonstration.
Who hasn't gone? Raise your hand.
Oberon,
The
I missed
tiefling in
you.
gray skin and the anime
Both
character that's
tieflings
seated.
raise their arms.
That one. You go.
Which one?
He pointed at you. That one.
Aha. Certainly, this will be a breeze.
And then nobody guessed his word.
Well,
12. All right. I will private message you the word.
Oh, Sonata.
What?
How did I know?
easy.
Ballerina.
What are you doing?
You're the one that told us about this power. This is your fault. That this
It's the embodiment of despair.
I say they get my soul with ease, as it is a form of dance. Nicely done, my dear friends.
that it?
Exactly, it's dance. You guessed a dancer, and I'm drawing a dancer for these. Nicely done. Next.
Marie again is astonished and says, "Well, you certainly have people who can dream among your group. I'm surprised that none of you are my followers, but anyway, I believe there's only one left who has not attempted the trial."
Yes. Unfortunately.
It's don't worry. Nobody guessed Karama's soul. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
If you would, please roll a d12. Any number between 2 and 9 is good.
I go back to lounging on the pillows.
Roll again, please.
Nope.
Roll again, please.
I have
Ew.
a 2.
Oh, okay. I will private message you.
I didn't know I was actually drawing the prompt that you gave.
Yeah, I was like, this is some kind of telepathy going on here.
So
Ooh, it
I don't
doesn't
know
matter,
actually
it
how
works
to
anyways.
draw on this. Is it the
Oh,
fabulous
so
on the
yeah.
top left?
It's the second
Mhm.
one down instead of the select move. It's the second one down, and then you click on freehand, and you can do
Change
like
colors.
different colors.
Okay.
On apparently, if you click on the second one, then whatever you draw will then be filled in with that second color, as I accidentally discovered when I was
Yeah.
drawing the clouds.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And Marie says, "Well, you're the last champion. I do wish you luck."
He is totally ignoring you.
to be my soul.
Don't worry, it's mine as well.
Now that he's
Spider.
actually guessing. Yeah, it
Yes.
looks like Spider. Yeah.
Marie is floored.
And you
She
say that
says-
no one's ever gotten through these trials before?
Sure,
Marie-
it is.
Marie-
It's
No, these are
childish.
D&D trials.
Marie
Yes, I guess
says,
if we do fail, there's some after effect.
Marie says, "Well, now I am quite pleased that y'all have gone through these trials and proven that you can communicate with your soul. And I guess now it's my turn to hand this over to you." And she disappears for a moment, but only for a moment, reappearing with a beautiful, finely crafted golden rope, and says, "Now, this rope is what binds the four together. It'll serve to bind your weapon together as well. I would warn you, don't lose it, because nothing else will be able to make it work." But who would like to take ownership of this rope for the rest of your journey?
Karama, would you like it? If not, somebody else. I have a feeling me or Hiei will want the one from our temple.
Well, there is only one of me for my temple, so perhaps we will let our sorceress friend over here keep an eye on it.
What's happening?
Don't lose this.
What?
Perfect, my dear friend. You have this, and I hand it to him. You keep track of it and don't lose it. Dum dum.
Oh, very good, very good.
I grab a pillow as we leave.
Excellent. So you all exit the temple and come back to the jungle. And when you do
I still
buckle
have the
the pillow, no, the pillow is gone once you cross the threshold. And
I
with
put my
that,
hands behind my head and say, "Worth a shot."
oh. And with that, we are at our normal halftime break. And so,
I was gonna
okay.
move me over here. I'm sorry, Anna.
And you're
I was
drawing everything.
And you can tell that very specifically was like, I want this token to go over here.
I want this
Yay!
token. Yes. So, yes, we will take a 10-minute break. We'll come back at 8:42, technically. And I will read some text and sign off. We might be back to chit chat before then, but we'll officially start rolling again at 8:42 Central Time. So here's the stuff. We love our cast, but let's also hear it for our crew. For this session, we deeply appreciate the artwork of Danielle Skaggs, aka Seekski on DeviantArt, and on Discord for bringing a host of beautiful characters to life. We've also included various items from the interwebs. If you like what we like and would like to know where we got it, let us know. Then you'll know what we know, and we'll all be in the know of what we like. Excellent. So we'll get right back to the adventure in just a few minutes. Thanks.
Does anybody want to share their screen for Jeopardy music?
I'm drawing a dinosaur.
I think you're crushing Frank.
It's Frank's pet dinosaur. His name is Malachi.
All right then.
Yes, if anyone is there, if you go to, I linked the artwork I did for the characters that I've drawn tonight in the chat of the thing. So if you want to go take a look there, watch me. I'll also put my Facebook page that you can reach out to me. That's probably going to be the best way to get a hold of me if you are interested in commissions.
Don't forget that when you commission her, you have the option of sitting in on her stream while she draws your character with your input live in front of you. It is a great option, hence how I have lovely art of Dear Buckle.
Yep. Once you get on, if you take that option, I'll give you an invite to my personal commission Discord server, and then you can meet a bunch of dorky people. And we play it. And if you're really truly interested, I do run a game for my customers who've bought from me and have shown interest. So I actually am a DM for a little bit, and we're going through some madness stuff. So yay!
Madness, you say? Would that be something fitting for this bar to partake in?
I don't know if I'm going to put Sonata in here as an NPC. I know most of my characters from my Lineage 2 game are my NPCs. It's
I was referring to the player as like my bard. Oh.
If you want to bring Buckle, sure, I can throw you in. We're talking about going to a bi-weekly schedule. So go ahead and post in game night on the server if you're interested. And normally it's on a Thursday, so that's when people normally have time to game. So, but I'm open for other days if everyone else can agree upon.
Good to know for now. Good to know for a future clientele.
Yep. But if I get too many people, my world's big enough. The world of Analysis is big enough to start someone off on a new continent. And Ian's guys get to help me build the world, so you're more invested in it.
It's true. There's an archipelago where my character is from.
Hi.
So I think it's large enough you can do west marches.
Yeah. I'll have to show you. I think the map, I don't know if the map's in game pictures or not. Hold on.
I don't remember if you put it in there or not. You did it. You put it somewhere. I've seen it, but I don't know if like the completed thing was there.
I will have to actually do it. There's so much art in here. Yeah, no, the whole map's there. I just haven't filled it out. If you scroll up in game night pics on the server there, Harrison, you can kind of see what the world is shaping up to be like.
I like how. I mean, I like how of all of those, I of course rolled the one that is like the hardest to quantify. My other favorite part is how we were just all in sync, and dance was drawn when dance was the word. That was fabulous.
That was amazing.
You're welcome, Marie. We're not your follow, man.
It was a good catch to see that, oh wait, somebody's drawing on the side of the frame. That's it. We'll go with that. And if they contest, or if the DM contests, then I will argue with the DM and try to persuade the gods or whatever it is to listen to me as I built my bar to do this.
They said the word. I mean, I was half expecting you to just draw a big arrow.
That thing.
Say that word again.
Drawn. What is being drawn?
Did you see Malachi the dinosaur?
Uh-huh.
You left me alone with the whiteboard option. That's your own fault.
Hey, I'm not stopping you.
She'll just wipe the slate clean.
I know, she'll be like...
I like how Malachi is giving birth to President Frank, though. President Frank is like a giant egg that Malachi is giving birth to.
Isn't that how that normally works?
Obviously. I mean, yes, skeleton babies. They're all the rage.
They come from T-Rexes.
They were heavily featured in Mario.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Swing your arms from side to side. Hey, everybody, come on, do the Mario!
Yes. That live action TV show.
Oh, man. Those were the days, weren't they?
So
and the Legend of Zelda, cartoon. Excuse me, princess.
So we've done these two.
Yeah, we did the two. I mean, yeah, we did Marie and we did Marcus's.
I keep wanting to say Marcus and back because that's just like injury lawyer around here.
We haven't started yet. We got 2 minutes. Get back to your place in line.
Oh no, that's how long it's gonna take. He's stopping for a break right now.
2 minutes later.
I'm drawing with my sword.
Is that why it's in red?
Yes.
The blood of my soul.
I wish this had the spray can feature so I can make like droplets of blood everywhere.
That looks like a noose.
Make it look less than a noose. Or it's just a really fat mushroom toady.
Oh god, why is it bleeding?
They come back and Marcus's temple is suddenly bleeding.
Why are you desecrating the temples?
You're the one that made us use this mechanic.
The blood of mushrooms?
We have the thing from it. It doesn't have to go back in there.
Blood of mushrooms. The blood of the innocent mushrooms.
It was all one big hallucination.
Oh man. I'm just drawing in red because it actually shows up on the background. You may
I'm
erase this one.
concerned.
You should be. I wish I had some fresh Coca-Cola.
Oh, that was a surprise.
What?
I have a bag of cookies, but they also had pie crust cinnamon rolls in them, so I grabbed what I thought was a remnant of cookie, but it was a remnant of pie crust cinnamon roll. So both enjoyable things, two very different things. Okay, it is 8:42.
Yeah.
For better or for worse, are we ready to get back into things?
We're
I'm
doing
gonna
so
say, my
good.
dear
2 out of
friends.
4.
So, are we off to Coden's temple now to have some fun?
What is the expression on President Frank's face when we appear back in front of him? Curious.
Does he fall to pieces?
Very musically.
He leans over the counter and says, you're back? All right then. Well, here, keep at it. And he leans back on a stool and opens up what looks like a very old newspaper.
Excellent. I was just curious.
Does a moth fly out of it?
The Cub
It might.
Super Bowl. It is completely wrong, I know. Sports people don't hate me.
All right, pick a temple, any temple, but not any of the 2 that we've gone to already.
I believe one's already been chosen.
Indeed, there was Coden's on the other side of the map, right?
Except that Bilius is over at Cryus's. Is that how you pronounce it, Anna? Cryus.
Yes.
Cryus. I think I kept pronouncing it Kyrus. So Cryus.
Papyrus.
Papaya. So if
I'm
you
sure
would
we'll catch
like
up.
to go to Coden's temple, you're gonna have to go
I'm
get
teasing,
Bilius.
my dear friend. It's only a joke. You see a green-eyed monster with a big grin say, Come, let's go on our merry little way.
Bilius is already
Sonata,
there.
Yes.
could you make a perception check, please?
I perceive that I might be able to roll something if I can remember where my...
I gotta perceive my dice first.
Yeah. I perceive everything. Yeah. I got personality 22.
Fabulous. So as your group is walking down towards Cryus's temple, attempting to catch up with the extremely speedy
Spry.
Bilius,
Yeah.
Spry, yes.
Yeah.
You observe 4 little monkeys following you, and they all just have these wide eyes, and when they stop, they have their little hands extended out, and one speeds up ahead, and Krama starts tugging on your leg.
Yes. Hello, little one. Can I help you with something? He will reach down to scoop up said small monkey if it is amiable.
It scurries up upon your shoulder and starts grooming your hair.
Sonata, would you mind if I had a cookie to feed this one?
Sure. Here we
Oh.
go.
Karama will break the cookie in half and hand half of it to the monkey.
Excellent. The monkey starts chittering so happily and runs off to the side, and the 3 other little monkeys immediately run up to you and hop around your feet, chirping expectantly.
Well, here's another half for you, and he'll hand that to another one. And, Sonata, could I trouble you for another cookie, perhaps?
Sure, here you go. I have the whole box. Holding back full of cookies. Shortbread cookies.
I mean, you seem adequately prepared for any adventure with a box of cookies as those. And Karama will hand that one half that I said to another one and then break the other cookie into 2 pieces and hand them to the other 2.
Excellent. The remaining 3 monkeys chitter together and are so happy, and they run off into the vines. Approaching Cryas' temple.
I expect the gorillas next when you come out.
Okay, I have cookies and beef jerky for everybody.
Cookies and beef jerky. What a trail mix.
That sounds perfectly fine, and therefore you'll take the front lines. Now, shall we go into the temple?
Sure. And as Sonata skips while eating cookies. It's a magical feat.
Yeah, it is. Yes, the drow cookies, very important.
They are. They might be hallucinogenic for other
other races aside from drow.
If you would please hold your horses. In other words,
be stable.
Be stable.
I don't wish to be stable.
I am unstable like an earthquake.
Does somebody cast another thaumaturgy?
You're funny.
I think it was Anna trying to switch pages as casting thaumaturgy. I'm loving all of these pictures. By the way, Anna, did you tell people that this is your doing? You made these maps and then took pictures of them because they're gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. No, but yes, like the flowers and vines and whatnot, and like that page with the maps page. Yeah, I'm a paper artist. I made those and photograph them to put them on Roll20.
They're
Sometimes
so
I
cute.
like doing. Thank you. Sometimes I like doing the digital art, and sometimes I'm just like, it's easier just to manipulate the paper and then
take a picture. Yup.
And take a picture because that's what I'm good at. I'm a scrapbooker. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So you enter in Cryas' temple.
What? I'm deja vu. I feel like I've been here before.
Feel like you've been here before. And you see an aqua-robed figure at the end of the temple, and a weary voice says, "Oh, please, friends, turn back. To pass through this, you will need to suffer much. Have you tried everything to fix the nation? Is there not another way?"
No, I'm afraid this is the way.
This would be the way, and if you're not willing to, help, then just hand over the relic and we'll take care of it. We will unite them, everyone.
That's what I'm worried about. Very well. Are any of my followers with you?
Indeed.
Price will bow to you and say, "I am not Cryas, but I am an imprint left behind, a guardian. And so, in this challenge, the world can be an awful place. And in the midst of a world on fire, you must keep walking. The more you walk, the more of you who walk, the easier the trial will be for all of you. But will all bear cost. And so what that means is this challenge is a 5x6 grid, space for each player on a row, and however many players participate in the challenge will occupy a square on the first row. You're going to perform some saving throws for challenges and proceed to the next row in your column if you are successful. depending on how many of you play, that will determine the amount of damage taken if you have to take some damage.
Is participation mandatory or
Yes.
just like encouraged?
No, it's mandatory.
Cryus says,
Okay.
I will say, my dear friends, if you require a little extra help here or there, I will certainly inspire you to make your saves.
Cryus
What a great help
says,
you are.
Oh, believe me, I will be a great help indeed.
I encourage, well, I guess I can't say. It depends on how strong you are. For some, it's better if someone who is both brave and bold to come forward and do the challenge themselves, and they bear the weight. But other times, if there's not one single strong person among you, then it's best if the entire group tries, or a few strong. Well, regardless, I do not envy the task ahead of you.
I'm leaning against the column and just looking down at everyone. So who would like some inspiration? I'm sure this will be a fine cakewalk.
Indeed, as we are all champions, I think that it should be easy should we all participate.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, I will say this. If you need any inspiration, raise your hand. Or for some reason, when you do so, it raises the strange color on that thing. But raise your hand nonetheless, and I will certainly inspire you. You are guaranteed to succeed.
So it sounds like we have 4 participants, unless someone's going to try to talk Buckle into playing himself.
Nah, Buckle can be a party pooper and not an official champion. That's fine. We don't care.
I am more support than anything else. I'm not going to be, well, I'll put it this way. I can either help you or take away their damage. But at the moment, I prefer to sit back and see what's going to come in front of me.
Party pooper. Got it. All right, let's go.
Party pooper. Okay, excellent.
Heroes,
So
words and wills, and swaying armies and nations to my whim. Believe me, I'm fine. Now go have fun.
Party pooper. You keep saying words, but all I'm hearing is party pooper, so that's fine. Here we go. Let's go. 4v whatever. We've got this. It'll be fine.
Cryus says, "Step forward, please."
Boop.
And I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
How long does thingy last?
Thingy?
Inspiration lasts for a while, doesn't it? Oh, wait.
The bulls thing.
Yeah. Enhanced ability.
Yeah,
I mean, if it works like enhanced ability. Let's see.
it is enhanced.
Yeah,
I
that
know that.
was. Yeah, you'll have to.
It says concentration
Look
up to an
that
hour.
up.
You have not cast anything else yet. So
Well, no, Marcus gave it to me.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's fair. Does Marcus's ability work differently than the spell? No, and concentration up to an hour. So assuming that not an hour has passed, you haven't cast another spell yet.
Mm.
So, dear, oh God,
Oh God, oh God.
Oh, God.
Please do not forsaken me.
may I still have bull strength?
Oh, that should work.
All right, thanks. I figured I'd ask before I rolled it
Heyo.
because I definitely fracking needed it. 12.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Good. So Cryus says, "Our enemy takes you down. Can you stand and face them again?" So Karama,
Mhm.
you have succeeded please proceed one step forward.
Okay.
However, the rest of you, Cryas looks at you and looks very sad. And he says, you unfortunately, it looks like could not face them again, but please do step forward.
Forward. All right.
Mm-hmm. And as you three step forward, you take 7 points of damage. As you look down, your legs melt away until only bones remain.
Oof.
Ah, well, it is a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Well, that's interesting to know.
I can math. It's fair.
So, Cryas looks at the group again and says, plant you must prune is surrounded by thorns. Can you maneuver past them? Step forward, please. And actually, don't step forward. That was for the first.
Break the
instruction.
roll and then step.
Please-
Got you.
Yeah, please.
Just use your
please
movement right now and run the whole course.
Run the
You're
whole
not
way.
going to take any damage.
You'll get to the end, and then you take all of the damage at the end and just drop it.
all the
Cryas'
damage.
feet.
Please
Yep.
make a dexterity saving throw.
We're all so good at all of this stuff.
21.
Uh,
I dodge.
Ugh.
meanwhile, the old man is not quite used to his feet yet.
So, Cryas looks at Kurama, Hiei, and Sonata and says, You are able to care for these plants and gather what you need. Please step forward. He looks at Bilius and says, You were pricked. Please step forward.
That's not nice calling him a prick.
No.
And
Said
then
he
the
Why
was
you
pricked.
charm yourself?
No. Said he was pricked. Not that he was a prick. There's a difference.
And Bilius, as you step forward, you take 6 points of damage as your arms melt away until only bones remain.
Well, that's strange. It's not Thursday.
And
That's
Cryas
usually
says-
torso Thursdays, isn't it? Yeah.
Torso Thursday. Cryas says, another infestation rampages the nation. Do you succumb? And please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
What's my constitution again? Oh, okay, there it is. I didn't write those numbers in. This is also a non-natural 20. Look at us go.
Woohoo!
Wow. And so Cryas says, you all are able to defeat it. Please, step forward.
Oh, yeah.
And Cryas says, one potion can relieve your pain. The other will harm you. Can you tell which is which? Please make an intelligence saving throw.
Heyo. One I'm actually trained in. What?
Hooray! I have 0 plus 0 on this, but I got an 18.
Wow. And so Hiei, Sonata, and Bilius, please move forward. And Cryas looks very sympathetically at Kurama.
You mean he
Or
ate, right?
or he ate. Yeah. I
Yep.
switched. Which
Yeah,
one?
makes
You
more
guys
sense.
got me. You guys got me.
Otherwise, Sonata's also screwed.
Yeah. And he Christ looks at you and says, "I'm sorry," and move forward. And you do so. Take 9 points of damage as your face melts away until
Oof.
only bones remain.
Frank, is that you?
That's what actually happened to Frank. Frank was the last person that tried to get through the temples by Frank's self.
Clearly. Perfect so.
Uh-oh.
And so Cryus says, "Many battles call your name. Can you decipher which is just? Please make a wisdom saving throw."
Ew. Trained in that one. Hey, that's. Yep. Apparently, the answer is no for Phileas.
What?
Wisdom? What's that?
I'm
That
old,
seems
not
like-
wise.
That seems like shoveling chili.
Kurama, Hiei, and Sonata Cryus nods and says, "Please step forward." And Bilius, he looks at you and says, "They look so similar, don't they?
Too many
Please
battles.
step forward."
Put some
What
of those
was the
battles back.
question?
Put some battles back. That's too many. Don't take that many battles.
And Bilius, you take 8 points of damage while your chest melts away until only bones remain.
Oh, Wednesday. I keep getting my days mixed up.
And Cryus looks very weary at this point, and he sits down and he says, "They're not listening. There's so much anger and shouting. Can you make them listen? Please make a charisma saving throw."
I am a bard and I'll roll some charisma.
Oh, good. This is the one that we fail. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, because I rolled a 2 plus.
Hey, I have no bonuses to this charisma on this roll. The way I rolled this character. Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Can't talk
And
to him. No.
so
Yep, I got that. I rolled a 2.
Sonata Hiei and Bilius, Cryus calls you forward. Kurama and Sonata, you die.
I'm dead.
This is unsurprising to anybody.
And Cryus looks at the two survivors, looks back at Buckle towards the back of the temple, and summons Buckle forward and says, "Well, you three are left remaining, some through trial, some through other sacrifice. But in the end, peace was obtained. I am sorry. You have endured much. Whatever turmoil brought you here, I trust you to maintain peace within yourself and seek peace in the world." He disappears for a moment, and he holds out a staff. And says, "Take this, take it with the other pieces, and ascend the mountain. I would like to take the stick."
You get a steak. You have one battle. You get steak.
I'll hold out my hand. It will be an honor to carry this.
Cryas will hand it to you. As soon as the weapon touches your hand, you blink and are once again outside the temples, and your beloved companions are in fact not dead.
Lagasp, but it was a ruse.
Do we have our flesh back?
Or is it still
And
Wednesday?
yes, your bodies have been restored, as have your hit points.
Woo!
Awesome.
The sorcerer appreciates having his hit points back. He needs those. They're important.
PA says he's glad to have his space back because Shiki would be really mad at him when he got him.
Not incorrect.
Hooray! I am whole again. And I play a little song in my hurdy-gurdy.
On the hurdy-gurdy.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Following the old man because he's so spry. He's gonna get there before any of us do.
Then
Will you make a perception roll for me, please?
Sure.
I think that was me. Did I just move it? I did. Is there more monkeys?
We will see what we will see.
Monkey
Oh, great
see,
lord.
monkey do.
Great lord.
Monkey poop.
That's a really pretty 8.
Excellent. Hie, you feel something rush past you, and as you turn around, you don't see anything, but then once you've got your eyes back on the path, you see 10 monkeys sitting in front of you.
10 little monkeys sitting in a row.
They are chattering amongst themselves, and once one locks eyes with you, they all look at you. They hold out their hands.
Maybe we shouldn't have fed the monkeys.
I'm going to prepare a fireball in the background. Just in case.
Oh, no. So Hie is definitely not the friendly sort. He's still kind of PO'd. I definitely want to roll to intimidate them into running away.
Okay, yeah, roll intimidation.
19.
Oh yeah, they how do you intimidate these monkeys?
So he definitely is going to give probably the nastiest glare anybody in this as a group has seen yet, because he just thought he'd lost his friend Karama and then was back and Karama was back. So he's mad. And he will definitely take a few steps closer to, at his 5'3" height, tower over these little monkeys and basically tell them to scram.
As soon as you step forward to the monkeys, they do, in fact, scram. In all different directions, they run off into the vines.
Great. I'm going to continue on my way to the temple. Shouldn't have fed the monkeys,
Excellent.
Karama.
They look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, poor things. Why'd you have to do that?
Have you ever been eaten by a lava worm?
No, but
No, old man, you look clear away.
Then I won't tell you the story. Just trust my judgment on it.
What?
And he's going to continue.
Oh, did you fall asleep? We're waiting on our friends to catch up.
Excellent. So, if you would please, hold still.
Oh, by the way, if I go into the temple, I leave a pile of cookies.
Very good.
In a nice little stack.
Yes, a nice little stack. Say, we love you, monkeys.
with a note.
Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. And people say we monkey around.
One
Now,
little monkey.
I grabbed
jumping on
all
the
of
bed.
them. Why didn't it do it? Okay, let's try again.
Why didn't it work when I told it to work?
No. Okay, let's try
Rude.
again. Ready?
And go.
Copy. And
Cop what?
paste. Oh! It has the worked.
It has in fact the work to.
Yes. Boop. Shadoop. Shadoop. Shoop. Boop. Okay, and now I move the little flag.
Boink.
Dun, dun, dun.
You arrive into Coden's temple. And for our viewers, Coden is the actually, did I say what Christ is about? Yeah, he's the deity of peace. His tenet is despite the pain. And Coden's domain is power, and his tenet is we will reign. A whopping 3 of our players are devoted to Coden. So,
They're only here for
Um,
Firestorm.
pretty much.
Quite contrary, I'm here for power.
So, upon entering Coden's temple, you see what looks like a dilapidated, broken down warforged sitting on a pedestal in the middle of a Colosseum type setting. And he says, well, I guess you're here for the weapon.
Yep.
But of course, we've already conquered the other 3 places.
Oh, you have, saving the best for last.
Naturally.
But of course,
Very well, then. Do I have any followers here?
I believe
I
we
think
saved
so.
the most for last.
Oh, I see. Well, with so many of you, then this challenge, I think, will prove simple. You see these shapes? We have a square, triangle, pentagon, and something resembling a circle. Ick. One to stand in. Doesn't matter if you're in a group or separate. Just pick somewhere to be.
spring and I step my head over to the triangle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the best. Coden looks over at Bilius and says, and I help you.
What? What was the question?
Not a question. Do you see the shapes on the ground?
Ah, yes.
Go stand in a shape. Thank you. Much obliged.
Dying, Elliot. I just need you to know.
And let's see, Sonata,
Yes.
would you roll a d4 for me, please?
I could possibly be persuaded to roll a d4.
Oh, that would be lovely.
2.
Persuasion accurate.
2.
2 things.
Odin,
Are we rolling the effects for each other?
no. Sonata looks over at the triangle shape and says, well, I admire the association, but you have been eliminated. Please come stand with me.
Oh my.
Fair enough. A silly game this is.
To the rest of you, choose another shape.
Yeah, we're playing musicals.
Yes, musical shapes. Mhm.
I'm gonna play my hurdy-gurdy as I walk to the triangle.
La 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 la.
Hmm.
This is what's happening essentially.
Oh, well,
Question
You in the
is, sir,
circle.
are we eliminated from the game or the round?
from my game.
Well, that's silly. You could break the rules. You're the one that beat them.
I could. But I have a design. Trust me. And Coden looks over at Bilius. And Bilius, would you please roll a d4?
Yeah.
Bilious Bobbus.
Achapoo.
Womp.
Coden looks over at the triangle and says, oh, looks like this corner is not doing well today. You have been eliminated. Please join me.
Aw, okay. And then I start playing a sad version of Walk Like an Egyptian.
In minor.
In minor
Yes.
keys. For the rest of you, choose another shape.
Wah, 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 wah.
Meh. You forgot the drone because every good hurdy-gurdy has a drone.
It's hard for me to do both at the same time.
We
What?
can't
No,
harmonize
you're a
against
bard.
ourselves.
You're a bard. You got this. Oh, sorry. This is what's whoops. That's not what's happening.
Dance tokens, dance.
Roll dice, roll.
Coden looks over at the square. Hiei, would you please roll a d4 for us?
Walk. One is the loneliest number that you.
Coden looks at Hiei and Karama and says, well, you two have also been eliminated. Please come join me.
Can you please turn Bilious Bob into a squirrel by the end of this?
Bilious, you have survived.
What?
Yes, thank you. I was hoping you would say that. Huh?
I won. I'd like to thank the Academy.
No academy here, only Coliseum.
Well, even though you have technically won this challenge, I do applaud all of you. You followed my order without question. It was ridiculous. I do grant that. But sometimes when the world needs uniting, you need to follow a leader with a unified voice. And most likely that's me. Thank you. In order to thank you, I will give you this. And Coden hands out another double-bladed axe head, and says, if you have visited the others, then this is the last piece of the weapon. If you take it to the mountain, you can assemble it there. I wish you all the best of luck. Who will take it from me?
I think it's only right that the winner take it.
Well, that was the question.
If not, then
Oh,
we'll
yes.
shut it as well.
Yes, very, very good.
You do still have the rope, don't you, Bilius?
It's my belt.
Yes! Winning! So good. Very, very fine weaving. Oh, so good. Much wow.
So who does take
I mean, Karama suggested Bilius take it. I mean,
Yes.
as the winner, it's only fair, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's totally fair.
fabulous?
checks out. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If not
Yeah.
him, in my offhand, I'm holding out an open palm with the staff in the other.
I've basically like single-handedly won all of these.
I mean, yeah, pretty much by himself has won every single one. Don't worry about it.
They'll become
That
the
mage
wizards, the
hand
rules
in
follow.
Marcus's temple, like, couldn't have done it without you, sir.
Vitally important to the process.
I was gonna get wet, and let me tell you, I can't think when I get wet.
It was too cold.
It was too cold.
Indeed.
Okay, well,
that's for you.
as the axe leaves Coden's hand, you all are transported back to outside the temple.
Right now, Bulgara's
Yeah.
eating the cookies.
I
The
just
cookies
assume
are
we're
gone.
about to all get murdered by monkeys.
It's all my fault.
Like 400 of them, like waiting. I know it.
They're going to be their queen.
Hey, I said we couldn't befriend the spiders. I said nothing about monkeys, all right?
So, Frank will come out and step outside of his little booth and say, I can't believe it. You made it. You have the weapon. Can I see it?
Are you going to make us fight Frank?
I hold out the staff in front of him because I can't hide it.
It is not assembled yet.
I
I'm
have.
holding on to them, but you can examine via looking.
3 hours later, Bilius fucks up. What?
Yes, these items do hold the power of the deities once assembled. It's incredible, and you've done an amazing job so far. You should be very proud of yourselves, but unfortunately, the next part of this task may be most difficult yet. You now have to ascend the mountain. But unfortunately, well, you must do so on your own merit.
Not even a single monkey to help us out.
I don't know about the monkeys. But
You might be able to convince them.
deities, deities won't be able to hear you.
What?
Oh, it's a dark blind? That's interesting.
That's kind of the last warning I have. Any aid you might be expecting from them, don't. It's just you up there. So I wish you luck. The nation needs it. I wish I had better news. Hey, cat, that's my cookie.
It's a monkey,
It's
not
an actual monkey. IRL monkey.
We see Frank fighting
IRL
a monkey.
Yeah, that is mine.
Well, in any case, I am unconcerned, as the four informed us as such before we set out. So I suppose we should be off. Going up the mountain. Gonna
Going up the
assemble a
mountain.
weapon.
Does anyone have crafting glue? Did anyone bring hot glue gun?
Where are we gonna plug it in at?
If only we took mending.
If only the gods could hear us so that I could mend.
Karama.
Hmm?
Would you make a perception check for me, please?
It's a skill that I'm trained in. What? This is
Are we-
fabulous.
Are we
That's a
looking for monkeys?
24.
Excellent. As your group gets closer and closer to the bottom of this mountain, you look behind you and see about 100 monkeys following you.
What did I say? We're about to get murdered by monkeys.
Shall we try to friend them, or do you want to incinerate them?
I mean, Karama hasn't said anything to anybody else yet.
Are
You
they,
guys
like-
are up ahead, and they're behind Karama. So,
Are they like clustered in nice and close, or are they spread out?
I don't know. You'd have to turn and look, and you don't know they're there, goober.
We can look behind us and see you're held up by a massive wave of brown in a sea of green. I'm pretty sure we can figure that out.
Karama will turn around and ask them if they need something.
You see about 100 monkeys lock eyes with you and hold out their hands and start whimpering.
Karama will. What is? No, that is not what I was thinking. Just kidding. Well, I don't have any food, but we could head up the mountain and see what we find.
Are you talking to the monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
Roll animal handling.
Sure. That is a wisdom. So that is a non-natural 20. But I'm not trained in it for what it's worth.
So they look rather curious and they start following you.
Okay. Karama keeps walking forward then. On the lookout for food, actually, specifically, as he's walking up the mountain. Gonna be looking for berries or bananas or something of the like.
All the monkeys are gonna rape our faces.
If I may, can we take 10 minutes real quick? Does the group have any problem with me taking 10 minutes?
Oh, I thought you meant we were just gonna let's gather around the campfire. I don't care. I that doesn't bother
You can
me.
gather around a
I'll
campfire.
ritually cast Speak to Animals. And 10 minutes later, I can now understand the monkeys.
The monkeys are silently following you.
I'll talk to them.
What would you like to say?
I know we got off on the wrong foot with one of you, but are you really all that hungry?
One little monkey comes skirting up to you and tilts its head and says, "You talk?"
Of course, so do you.
Don't normally talk to us. You guys are too dumb to understand our language. But yes, we're
I
always
agree
hungry.
that all of them are dumb.
We're always hungry. Always hungry with food.
And let's find food.
You have food? Are you food?
That depends. If you're cannibalistic, then yes. But personally, I would like to keep my appearance as is.
Cannibal? You're not a monkey.
Are you cannibals?
No.
Then we have no issues. Let's go find you food. Is there anything dangerous up ahead?
Are you going up ahead?
We're going up the mountain.
Yeah.
What's up ahead?
Roll persuasion.
Perfect.
King Kong.
King Kong is up the mountain.
A total of 29.
Up the mountain. Rocks and more rocks and spiders and monkeys and more spiders and tons of monkeys and rocks.
Do the rocks move on their own?
Captain Kirk is climbing the mountain. Why is he climbing the mountain?
What was that?
No.
Then we should be fine.
People really are dumb.
Yes. Everyone who cannot understand you are completely and utterly dumb. Now, in normal voice, up ahead there are some more of these fine monkeys. We'll need to find more food. Be on the lookout for big rocks, whatever that means. They don't move on their own, so I assume they're not elementals, but there are spiders up ahead. How big is relative compared to them. Shall we be on our way?
I have a question, Miss DM. Are we able to use our spells from choosing our being the champions of the gods, or are those no longer in play?
Those are, yes, to clarify, those are no longer in play. So any powers that you would receive from the deities, like your connection is broken on this mountain.
How long would it take to go back down to where we would be able to communicate with them?
How long?
Yeah.
Probably like half a day.
Okay. We can't go down to where the temples were then, or because we have the weapons, they can no longer.
It's once you start climbing the mountain that, once you're on the rock face, that connection is broken.
Okay. Are we on the rock face yet?
Buckle and Billy Bob are.
Right. Since I am not on the rock face and I am, well, are we all together then because of the break? Because we're not.
Are you all together?
So Nada, what are you trying to do? Because we're at like the edge of the mountain.
The reason I'm asking this stuff is because because of Marcus, I have the ability of creation where I can make food.
Then we stay at the bottom of the mountain. With that being said, I about face and grab Bilius and drag him back down.
What?
I mean, yeah, if you
feeding
were
the
wanting
monkeys.
to like create food, honestly, that's sort of as Karama's walking up to you, he'd be like, "You don't happen to have 100 cookies, do you?"
No, but I could probably do something about that. And I summon as much bananas as I could
with her creation spell.
with creation. 5 foot cube per level.
Bananas rain from the
So many
sky, and
bananas.
the monkeys rejoice.
What are they saying? Because I can still hear them.
Hey, computer, draw me a banana.
I know. I got that reference. Be so cute.
Draw a set up.
Oh man. Best. Your child is a ray of sunshine.
He is something else. So, as the monkeys are rejoicing, they say things.
Monkeys are rejoicing. That's so great.
They say things like, "The bananas are raining from the heavens. It must be Coden. It must be Marie and Cryus and Marcus. They love us. They do."
Aww.
Yes. The ship is bananas. BANANA.
And
It's
then
raining.
Firestorm.
The one there.
It's
I
raining
can just-
bananas. BANANA. Yes, it's raining bananas. I'm doing. You can't see me doing like cheerleading, but I totally am in my chair. Yeah.
I'll say to the monkeys, "Are you sure it's those 4? It seems that this one," and I point to Sonata, "is the one that summoned the food for you. I think she's your new patron, new god, or so."
Sonata monkey god.
Roll persuasion.
Dirty 20.
The monkey looks up at you in awe and says, "You are wise beyond the others. Sonata,
I would certainly.
Yes.
I would certainly
About
hope
a-
so.
about 100 monkeys start bowing in your direction."
I suppose if you feed them, they will come.
She giggles and tosses out the rest of the cookies in her bag as well. Bananas, cookies.
Your god is a generous god.
What did you say to them, Buckle?
Oh, nothing. But you are now their queen, if not a deity. Come, let's have some fun going up the mountain.
All right.
I have no fear for what I have said, because they cannot hear me as soon as I step on this rock.
Monkeys have been
Okay.
I step on
Yeah,
the rock.
I step on the rock. Yeah. Okay. Are y'all ready?
sure.
Aw.
Let's see if I can do this.
Let's go climb a mountain. Let's all
We're
go.
gonna go climb the mountain. We're gonna go climb the mountain. As soon as she copies our tokens. As soon as she copies our tokens. As soon as she copies our tokens. We're gonna go climbing the mountain. We're gonna
See,
go climbing
I
the
There's also going to be like
Really?
100 monkey tokens behind us following their new patron.
No. Those are on the
they're-
GM layer.
they're eating their bananas right now.
Uh,
I thought they were bowing to me. Would they follow me if they saw me moving?
I would hope so. If
They-
not, I can try to persuade them to follow their new patron.
I mean,
Would
they
you
were
like them to
already
follow?
following Karama up the mountain, so I don't know. That'll be up to our GM. Would you like to?
The
GM layer.
monkeys are, in fact, not following you up the mountain.
Excellent.
I do
Oh,
apologize. Okay, let's see.
Monkey God. I like the ring of that.
Sonata, monkey god.
Sonata the monkey god.
Monkey.
Brouhaha. Shark bait. Yes, the top of the mountain.
Doop, doop. So you are reaching the crest of the mountain. And
I'm amazed, old man. You managed to keep up with us.
The monkeys carried him.
How old are you?
Yeah, no, that's what happened. We got the monkeys.
I'm 32.
He's seen a lot. He's seen a lot.
Gotta lay off those cigarettes, man.
I lived till 2020.
Lol. Oh, I'm so sad. All right. I mean, Karama's walking forward. Karama recognizes this place. Like,
I know what,
yes, we've been
I
here
know
before.
what's up.
He is definitely not far
Mhm.
behind.
What?
Karama and
Yes.
EA,
Hmm.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Look at me, I'm so fast. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Sonata suddenly like, JK.
Buckle.
Karama,
Make a
yeah,
dexterity
Karama would have
saving
just
throw.
pointed
What
at
save?
the dex.
Dexterity.
Been like, we have to go assemble the thing up there. Oh, look at them. They're
15.
so cute.
Aww.
Aww.
Do they have their babies on their backs, or are those just...
Well, this is a straight die roll, so it's just
Buckle is you move forward, you look down just about as your foot is gonna step on a web and you barely dodge it.
well, those weren't
Karama,
here the last time we were here.
It's been more than an hour, right?
More than an hour?
Oh, excuse me.
Or
Climbing the mountain. It's been more than an hour.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And so, Karama, you also dodge easily just by walking straight along.
Aw, they're cute.
Well,
They're gonna rip our faces off.
yup. Well, we've been told to assemble the weapon up there. Are the spiders genuinely actually moving towards us? Insight
They
on spiders?
are.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll an insight on those spiders.
Hello, spiders? Yes. Hi,
Mhm.
we are here. Well, 12. That is a mighty 12.
Mhm.
Such a good roll. Mhm.
Those spiders look hungry.
You don't happen to have any more bananas, do you, Sonata? I'm just kidding.
No, but
I mean, if this thing gets within 10 feet of Karama, it's gonna take some damage. Like, that's just kind of gonna happen.
Really? How close is it now?
I mean, it looks like it's within 10 feet.
I guess we're rolling initiative.
Like, I'm just saying, if that happens, there's yep.
A theoretical, hypothetical type question. Say, how close do we have to be to that thing to assemble the weapon?
On top of it.
Okay, and how long does it take to assemble once you're on top of it?
1 die 10 turns.
I would basically 1d6 turns.
Okay.
Yep. If that gets within 10 feet, they're both taking damage at this point. They are both within 10 feet of Kurama. That is occurring right now. No, you can, nope. Nope, putting on my note pants, going out the note door. Nope.
Kurama, the spider is reaching out with one of its legs.
I mean, that's great, but it's going to take damage, so...
Are you attacking the spider?
It literally, like I said, like if it gets within 10 feet, essentially it's going to take damage. So yes, it's sort of attacking it. My halo of spores is attacking it. Is what's really going on. It's a reaction, so I'm not kidding. So I made the little aura there. It's if something is within 10 feet, Kurama can take his reaction and he activates them, and they take. They need to take a Constitution saving throw, and my spell save DC is 15.
Nat 20.
Excellent.
Happens on a successful save.
I don't think I don't think anything happens. I think. Yeah. So if you succeed, you do not take the necrotic damage. But essentially the reaction would be as soon as you get close enough, you might take necrotic damage, and then he's gonna wild shape to give himself temporary hit points, which he uses wild shape in his halo of spores. I'm making faces because this is the first time that I've fronted a druid that's a circle of spores. So he would gain temporary hit points. So yeah, that's pretty much what would happen though. If they get close, like the gut reaction is nope. So.
Yeah, he's super close. You're not in initiative yet, though. Just saying.
This is true, and technically he didn't do any damage, so like that's fair.
If we're not in initiative, how much time has passed? Because I would have done a spell at the beginning of this.
Yes, I would have cast Mage Armor.
just a couple of minutes have passed.
Then,
by the time we walked up, and then they were like,
"What you doing?"
Nom, 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 nom.
I would have started casting Leomund's tiny hut, and if a minute has gone by, a wall of force goes around me, and I need to see how far. I think 10 feet. No, it's 10 feet. And anything that I deem friend can stay within it and not get hit by anything.
Oh.
So we'll put a 10-foot thing on me.
And Bilius, did you do your thingy bobber that you wanted? Some kind of armor?
Oh yes, Mage Armor.
Instinctively, it's a
Hiei.
Yeah.
I would say retreat into here now.
One of the spiders gets real close to you, and it's putting out its leg. It looks like it's going to touch you.
Oh my.
Spider starts petting you on the head with its leg.
Lol.
I'm not gonna lie, he has no idea how to reply to that.
If you're going to grab me, I would have poked you, but you're petting me.
He's just kind of standing there, not moving, because he's not sure if he wants to attack yet. But there is. Hold on, let me find that. I have to think for a second. He is going to cast the Armor of Agathis. Agathis? I don't know how to say that.
I know what armor you're talking about. I don't know how to pronounce it either. So, like, you know, the armor of Agatha. You know that
sure.
armor.
Cool. And Karama, the spider also reaches out with its leg and starts petting you.
Does not seem to be normal
Can I-
spider.
Inside check the spider. Inside checking the spider.
It's really just a meat tenderizer. It's tenderizing us for for food purposes.
Where's all my stuff? I scrolled down. Intimidation.
Correction, it's a 10-foot radius, not a 10-foot thing. So I'll make my square bigger.
Oh, nice.
22.
Awesome. These spiders, it looks like they are blind and they are hungry and hostile.
Huh.
EA and Karama, spiders grab you. If you would like to resist, make strength saving throws.
Yep. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
No, that is
Number
happening now.
to beat is 17.
Oh, good. Karama's very good at strength saving throws. Not is not higher than a 17.
I have an unnatural 20.
Excellent.
Oh, please eat me, though. I have so much AoE damage to defeat you.
Karama, what was that?
I have so much AoE
Your-
damage to feed
oh.
you.
Oh, the your roll though.
It was like an 11. It was not high
Cool.
enough to win, essentially.
The spider grabs you and drags you to its web. You are able to wiggle away. And now, please roll initiative.
11.
Fabulous. And if one of you would please roll a d6 separately.
You just want 1d6 rolled.
Huh?
You just want one person to roll a d6.
Yep, that's all.
Excellent. It's a 6. PA's quick. PA's got this.
6 rounds.
6 rounds of Karama being trapped.
Oh no, this is exactly where he wants the spider. I promise you. I promise you this is where he wants the spider.
I'll leave you there to it then.
Shape. Move forward. Go ahead. Just whip it. Whip it good. Da, 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 da.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh,
So
By the way, I do
those-
shout out since action happened that on my turn, we'll both say that they're blind.
Excellent.
get a little 13 in there. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Karama, what you doing?
Well, let's see. Okay.
By the way, we have, if it's not obvious, entered final boss territory. This will probably not be resolved in 5 minutes. Are you guys okay with extending our playtime for probably half an hour or so?
I would just like to point out that if you let me cast more than one fireball per turn, we probably could get
You have sorcerer points. There's a wild magic table. You could do that.
Just don't cast it within the hut. It won't go through the hut.
So I would step out of the thing.
Great.
You would step out of the Pizza Hut.
Kentucky Fried
Gosh.
Chicken.
Wow.
Uh,
Yes. Karama, what you up to?
let's see.
How many D8s is a fireball again? D6s?
Fireball. Okay, so I this is gonna be large. How do I don't know how to change what shape. Hold Alt for circle, ellipse. Okay. Sure. It's going to be real interesting.
Mhm.
I don't know if this is the right button because I'm on a Mac, so who knows if that's actually the right button. It's supposed to be 20 feet. Could someone do the little linky thing? Yeah. Well, no, from my. Oh yeah, sure. From me, that'll work better. Okay.
Hold on. It's very tiny. Yeah, this is what 20
That's
feet.
15. So. Oh no! I wanted to put it over there. Where? Why? Select it. Yeah. How did I do? 20 feet? It's fine. That's 20 feet's real big.
Yeah, that's a 20-foot radius right there.
Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, this is happening about right here. So, for his action...
What you doing to my spider?
I am casting spike growth because screw this spider. Yeah. Is the spider still holding on to me? Is there some sort of roll as an action instead to get free, or can I still cast a spell and forego getting free of said spider?
Yeah, you can forego getting free if you'd like. If you want to try to get free, it's a strength saving throw number to beat is 17.
Okay, yeah, that is so not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay. Anytime a creature moves around in that area, they're gonna be taking damage. So, like, don't do that. And then I believe this is a bonus action, but Google is a lovely thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, sure. Karama will cast Shillelagh essentially on his version of a quarterstaff for a bonus action, and so the reaction will happen on their turn. So that won't happen yet. So yeah, that's what happens.
Shillelagh is a beautiful thing.
Shillelagh is a wonderful thing. Spike growth. Yeah, anything that don't move into that. That's essentially don't move pull something through that, because they do take damage if they're pulled through it. It's 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet something travels through it, and that includes like being forced through it.
Good to know. Bilious.
All right, let's do this.
Are you fireballing too?
So he steps out from the bubble, and he's going to use Quickened spell to cast 2 fireballs.
I told you.
Oh, yes.
Like, that is a thing that you can do.
1 from each fist, and they're going to detonate around here. And everything within a 20-foot radius from here is ignited if it's not being worn or carried. So
yeah.
Okay, then around here.
Yeah.
Keep further back. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
That is why I was measuring. If you saw me measuring, I was.
And I don't have to roll to hit. So if they fail a dexterity saving throw, then they take 8d6 fire damage times 2. So I have 8d6 in my hand ready to go here.
Okay, this one here made a 19. Does that save?
What's that going up against? Is that my spell save DC?
Yeah, so it'll be 8 plus your proficiency plus whatever your spellcasting modifier is, which as a sorcerer is your charisma.
Okay. I think that would be an 18.
Nope,
because I can use 2 sorcery points and reduce its check by a d4.
I'm so proud of you for learning how to use sorcery points. It brings me such joy.
So I need to roll a d4?
And that is a 2 on the d4, so it fails its check, and we'll take the full 2d8 times 2 damage.
Yes, how much damage is that spider taking? 5,
8, 10, 12, 13, 19, 21, 23 for the first D8.
Okay.
And 6, 12, 13, 17, 20, 25, 31 for the second.
Minus 31.
And
All right.
everything around it is on fire.
I am assuming
Lol.
the webs are disappearing.
Whew. All right. So this, well, you're on a rock. So
The web is on fire.
The rock.
Yes,
The rock.
so-
the rock is on fire.
Wayne the Rock Johnson.
the web is on fire. The little vines that are over here are on fire and are disappearing.
And then, do I still technically have a bonus action?
Sure.
All right, then I'd like
Technically, yes.
Bonus
And
action?
to teleport back into the thing.
well, you would just use your movement. Like you use enough movement to step out, and then you do stuff, and then
Then I very casually stroll back inside the barrier. and don't use these stuff.
Also, the spell wouldn't make you go inside. You would hit the wall, so that's why you use your movement.
Well, then I do that.
So the spider took a heavy hit. It's not too happy, and its web is gone. It worked pretty hard on that. It's sad. PA, what you up to?
So I'm definitely going to start with the green flame blade on my primary katana. Got to do things.
You can do it.
Yes.
It's so that'll just be a
can do
melee
it.
attack for you.
+2.
Look at you. I'm so proud. Learning all the stuff.
Yes.
Is an 11 to hit?
That's an. Oh, I should.
No,
roll
you
that
rolled
first.
2
Hold on.
8. Yeah, you rolled the damage first, you goober.
Yeah.
Well, that's some pretty
You
cool
got
damage.
It's
no,
been a
no
long
problem.
day.
Die 20 plus your weapon attack, whatever your
So it's gonna be
melee
a 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 14 does not hit that beastie boy.
Great. So, as a bonus action, I would like to go into a rage because that kind of made him really mad that he missed.
Oh,
is.
Hear ya.
That's excellent.
Rage your rage. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Maybe take a couple steps back so I don't get hit quickly.
So the
the-
thing about is it will get an attack of opportunity on you
Mm.
if you decide to get out of melee with it.
Or come into the shelter.
I will do that.
So the spider goes to make its attack of opportunity on you, and Buckle, does your little wall negate that, or is it specifically
No,
protect
it's-
against?
Opportunity attacks is its range, so he will.
So there's a brief moment where there's vulnerability.
So the spider attacks, and if it hits or misses, it doesn't matter because it does not have sentinel. But he will retreat into the barrier and be safe.
Come back. Okay. Well,
I
it
don't want to
doesn't
drop my
matter.
dice.
PA,
Yes.
I am guessing a 7 does not hit your AC.
No, it does not.
No,
What?
so silly. Sonata, what would you like to do?
Well, first I would like to use a bonus action, bardic inspiration, and bonus action to inspire EA. So you get a die 8
cool.
if you need anything. And then I am going to wonderfully walk out, just peek my head out. Then I'm going to fireball So it's a Dex 14 save. Unfortunately, mine save's not as high as a 15.
A nat 20. I'm sorry.
Still takes half damage, though.
It's true. It's true. It does take half damage.
Okay, half damage.
All
Okay,
these D8s I just got.
Can you hear them?
Oh, do you
You should
hear
get
the
maracas.
D8 sing?
Well, I didn't roll that great, so hold on. I math good.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
that time of night. You don't have to math good.
It's that time of the night. We turn on the black light. Let the dungeons and the dragons begin. I got a 23.
Ooh, all right.
Half of that, though, because he passed.
Okay, well, we'll go with 12 then.
And then I will saunter my way back in.
Cool. This thing has lost over half its hit points. It's looking kind of sad, evaluating its life choices.
It did decide to try and eat us. That was its fault.
It's bloody.
Buckle, what are you up to?
I cannot stack inspiration on EA, which is kind of bad since, well, rather sad because mine doesn't go away until you hit. But I will walk over to EA and cast on him by putting my hand on his shoulder. We're nearly there to get you home, and I cast heroism on him. And what that does so a willing creature I touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened, gains temporary HP equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns for the duration of the spell. So you have, that will be 4 HP per round. And when the spell ends, you lose the temporary HP. That's my action. As my bonus action, I will quickly look at the 2 remaining people in here. Or actually, no, I will look out to Karama and shout to him, "Hang in there, you're nearly getting home," and inspire him.
Is that a die 8?
That is a die 8, and because of my subclass, if you use it but you fail the check, you still have the die 8 until you use it and succeed.
Sweet. I'm going to pull out a die 8 so that I don't forget. Someone who'd never played a bard in 5e, yeah.
Because you're a bard in your life.
And that is my turn.
Excellent.
Oh, buddy.
Next up are the spiders. Rama.
Oh, as a reaction, I need them to make a Constitution saving throw because he starts his turn in my 10-foot aura.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Con save for the small spider. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a 9.
Okay, so that's not a success. So
No, what happens to the little spider boy?
Spider Boy is going to take some necrotic damage here.
Cool.
It is going to be... and I also had activated my wild shape for my symbiotic entity on my halo of spores. So I roll the damage die a second time and add it to the total. So 2 die 6
Nice.
of necrotic damage. So that is a mighty 7 necrotic damage for being
Ooh,
near me. You're
that
welcome.
Poor spider. Okay. Does a 15 hit your AC?
It does not.
Oh, so sad. So the spider tries to chomp down on you, but it's kind of really distracted by those spores and it sneezes instead.
Oh, gross. Grosser than being bitten, possibly? I'm not sure. Excellent.
Spider stuff.
And
Ew. It's mostly just web.
this spider is going to move away from its sad face counseling. And it's gonna cast some webs onto this little spell box looking thing, because it doesn't know better. Michael, is there anything that can deter break your spell?
No, the webs just sit on top of the orb of force.
Excellent.
How big are the webs so we know where not to exit?
It's big.
Hi, Maxie.
There you go.
Hey, Judy.
Cool. You go out the back.
And that's what that spider's gonna do. Back to the top of the order with Karama. And that round does not count as one of the rounds needed for the weapons to be on the altar, as they are not on the altar.
You are, in fact, correct.
Just so you know.
That is indeed a thing. All right. So, let's see.
At least we rolled high on that one.
I have a dog next to me, so
You have a doggo. That's the
Or the
best.
puppy dog.
I mean, honestly, yeah, Karama's just gonna hit it. Is it still holding on to Karama? Do you want me to roll disadvantage?
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna smack it with a melee weapon.
with a noodle.
You can
With
hit it with no hindrance. It's if you're trying to break free, then you have to do something.
I mean, you can still hit it. It's just like it's got you around the midsection.
Okay, then attempt to smack that.
You smack that spider.
They got your belly.
This is a 24. Math is hard, guys. A 24 to smack said spider.
That's a hit.
Excellent.
How much damage you doing to that slappy slap?
Okay, it's gonna be a die 8, and they will also take an extra die 6 of necrotic damage because spores.
Spores.
So it will be 6 magic damage, technically like blunt if you care, and 3 necrotic damage.
Spider didn't like that.
Well, spider should put down its food. Stop playing with its food.
Cool. Bilious,
Yes.
what are you doing?
That's a good question. So we're going to take a little scamper here.
A little bit scamper, a little bit of a scamper.
20, 25, 30, 25. We're going to go 25 feet. And can I cast Fireball from around the corner?
I think you can actually just cast it from behind the dome. I don't think you need line of sight. I think it's just
there.
knowing a point in space. But
What does your spelly magic say?
A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range.
Yeah,
So
within range.
so
Yeah.
theoretically, you could just throw it like above us and above the dome. From
So I don't
behind.
have to leave the dome, is what I'm hearing.
You do have to leave Tiny Hut because you can't cast magic.
Okay.
I'm saying you can
I don't have to go to here. I can stay
you
like,
can be behind it and
here.
point and just point over the dome, and it will go over the dome. And
Excellent. And I'll
Because it
just-
explodes like a sphere. when
Yeah.
you from
Yeah.
centered on the point that you make. So it just outside of that.
So I'll detonate it right there. And let me get my 8d8. Oh, and you know what? You know what?
What?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my other 2 sorcery points. And
dang.
I'm going to cast 2 of them because
Because what else is he going to use the sorcery points for, though? I mean, really.
because the only way to deal with spiders is to burn them with fire.
Burn them with fire.
So
Obviously.
here it goes.
I have
First D8, D6. I mean,
And you're not a wild.
all right.
Well,
1,
magic sorcerer.
2, 8, 9, 10, 16, 21, 24.
Dex save for the spider, though.
Oh, yeah, it has to do a dex save.
17.
It gets to do a dex save.
Nope, my thing is 18.
Oh, nice.
So that's 24 for the first, and 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 23, 27 for the second.
Dang,
Ooh, so
dang.
this spider, come here.
Is it not
This
moving
spider
like you want
is engulfed in another barrage of flame, and when the fire clears, it is curled up, is dead.
Ah, yes. Burn. See you in hell, demon.
Just a spider, dude. Calm down.
Dude, the webs that it just casts ignite and are burning away.
Oh yeah, that's gone. All the fire.
So much fire. Whoops. Well,
I'll
gotta drop the
redraw.
box
It's
again.
fine.
Gotta drop the box again. It's fine.
I'll do it.
No more box.
No more box. What are you?
No, I say there is a box. It lasts for 10 minutes. Or it lasts for like 8 hours. As long as I'm in it.
There is a box. Okay,
In a
so
box Can't find me.
PA, what are you up to?
So I see that the one spider is no longer a threat. Hello, mouse? Work? Hello? Great. Okay, cool. So he sees that one spider is no longer a threat, and he's going to exit the bubble stage left.
So there's spike growth in the way. Would not recommend getting close. Not gonna lie. Unless we're just gonna let Karama dismiss it, which is fine because the circle went away.
I thought the circle ended like right up here near this corner, which is why he was going that direction. Question mark?
That looks about
I don't
right.
know. Anna erased it. It's a concentration spell, so if we want Karama to dismiss it, like that is the thing that could happen. Like
20 feet here.
yeah, so a part of it would have cast and be up against the tiny hut.
Mm-hmm. Is it 20 feet?
Yeah, it is.
You're in 15.
Yeah, so you would have to be a little farther out. I think.
What about in like, yeah, because I think he can go.
It's this, but it was over here. Except it wouldn't. Yeah, it's 20 spike growth, 20-foot radius centered on a point.
Man.
So like, yeah.
He's
That's
like, I'm
actually
the centered point. This would hurt.
Yeah, Karama is the center of the point. Now it wouldn't be like within this because like that's a shield. So like ignore that part. But that was where he cast it. Was where behind him was 20 feet. So there.
Gotcha.
I think the box needs to be one square over. I'll move it. Because it doesn't look right from...
I don't remember where everything was.
No, I'm looking at...
Okay.
I'm looking at it. It's like... That doesn't look right to me. So
I don't. I think that's. Yeah.
Well, in any case, he is gonna move to where he's standing outside of the circle of doom from Karama. Which this right here looks to be just under his 40-foot movement
There you go.
area, and he he's gonna yell at Kurama to duck as much as possible. Because he wants to hit the spider with the Eldritch Blast. He can't get in close, so this is the only thing he can do.
So you'll have to
Awesome.
drop your rage
Mhm.
in order to cast a spell, would be the thing. I don't exactly know how that works because I don't really roll barbarians much. So I don't know if like not being enraged anymore is like a bonus action to drop that. I don't remember. Rage. How does rage work? Dear
I
rage.
don't know.
Dear
Dear Rage. Today I
Dear
am
Rage.
you. I am
Hey, Zach.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so you can end it as a bonus action. It
Okay.
is. So
Yeah,
you
my
could go
trainer
ahead and
looked it up.
take. Yeah, you could go ahead and take Eldritch Blast as your like action or whatever. Sorry.
Yeah, because it takes one action. I think it says here that I get 2 beams for one action.
Mhm.
Am I able to cast this?
You could hit the same thing. Yeah, you'll have to roll 2 different melee attacks for each beam, but you can aim them both at the same person.
Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I
Or
have to roll
melee
to
attack.
hit
Sorry,
twice.
it'll be a ranged spell attack, not a melee attack. Obviously.
That's totally fine. But it would be roll to attack twice.
And you'll use
Okay.
your spell attack bonus instead of your melee attack bonus.
Okay. Well, that's what he is going to do because he can't get there. For very obvious reasons. He's not like
Pew pew! Tiny dragon of the darkness flames is. Did we put your spell attack bonus? Because it'll be your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah. So the first one, I'm assuming, may not hit for an 8.
No.
But you got a second. Go for it.
But I can roll again, and that's a natural 21.
21 is a hit.
So then that one is going to be
I think
for
it's a die 10.
yeah each beam. So that's 2 beams.
But you only hit him with 1, so it's 1 die 10.
That's true.
I see you guys measuring. For what it's worth, Kurama preemptively has temporary hit points because he's fully aware that there might be fireballs headed this direction.
That's a whole mighty 2 points of damage to do to a spider.
That is 2 more than it had a minute ago.
Woohoo!
Good job.
That is
It, it's not looking too good. It's got about a third of its hit points left.
On a scale
And
of 1 to 30, it's
Sonata.
a 10.
Sonata, what are you
Fireball
up to?
range.
Yep. I'm gonna move out of the hut. I'm gonna aim my fireball over here to the point where it's not gonna hit Kurama.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, wow.
So if I aim it right here, if I can ping where I was the measuring point was
Over here, yeah, it was like over here somewhere.
Over here with the stuff.
Yeah, that thing right there.
Somewhere
Yeah.
over there. Somewhere over there.
If I aim there, it will hit the spider and not Kurama. So
That's so sweet of you.
and so it needs a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
So many fireballs, so little time.
I know.
So many fireball, one
Dexterity
round of
saving
combat.
throw. We got a 13.
Oh, it takes full damage. Yay! That's my DC's a 14.
Hear the shake. I am Bard, hear me roar. XD.
This
No,
part
I'm Bard. I play maracas.
this part is on fire.
I think the spider's on fire.
I mean, it's about to be if it's not already.
All right. So that's 10. That's 22. 24, 26, 28 damage.
Oh, this thing is hanging on by a thread.
Ha, literally, ha. Because all of it,
Its
the rest of
own
it's
web.
web.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to move back. I think I can move back into the hut safely.
All right. And so, Bucko, what are you doing?
I'm going to turn around and say, that was a bad idea, my dear, because I stepped out of the hut and it vanishes.
Okay.
And I will run up to the altar here. And I will spend an action looking around and investigating, figuring out how to assemble the weapon.
Excellent. Roll investigation.
Well, that sucks. That's a net 1. I have no idea.
Well, what part of the weapon do you have with you?
The staff.
You look at the staff and you can't recall what even the other 3 pieces are or how they would go together at the moment. They'll come together. You're sure of it.
Sure. We'll go with that reasoning. Sure.
It was the heat of the battle.
It was.
And your mind go blank.
Next, it is the spider's turn.
I'm gonna need it to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay.
Side effect.
Little spider. Oh, it rolled a 3.
All right, it's gonna take some necrotic damage.
All right, how much necrotic damage is that spider taking?
Let me roll and
That is 10 necrotic damage.
So this spider looks like it is going to try to chomp down on you pretty hard, and something in it just gives up hope and it dies.
It was the necrotic spores. That's what made it give up hope. It got a mouthful of necrotic spores and just kind of peeled away the mandibles. Karama will dismiss the spike growth.
Excellent. And so with that, the spiders are gone, and the way to the altar is
The
clear.
way is
Nicely done, everyone.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? Mm-hmm. I would like to. Sorry, there goes my part again.
Hey, you are a bard. That is what this day is about. You being a bard, all right? No apologies. Bards don't apologize.
Of course not. That's what we're here for.
All right.
Excellent. So, can you tell me how you think this weapon should be assembled?
Well, it's clearly a bow.
With accents?
Yes, it fires axe-headed arrows, obviously.
Well,
Refresh my memory here. We have a staff, a rope, an axe head, and something.
And
We have
the
two
axe head.
How big is the staff?
Let's see. I'll try to draw it out for you guys.
Oh my.
Oh, well.
It looks like, oh gosh, this is awful.
Would you like me to draw it? You want to send me the picture and I'll draw it on a thing?
You could just do
No.
like a little rectangle or whatever. Oh, it looks like a C.
You have, that's
First
one.
you draw an S, then you draw
A
another.
more different S. Consummate V's, man.
Yeah.
Consummate.
Yeah, you have one axe head. You have another axe head. Both axe heads being purple axe heads. It's a really great
like-
drawing. I promise you guys.
So they're like
And
that.
then a staff. Yeah. And then a rope.
And then a more different staff.
There you go.
There.
I like the little Times 2 is the best part.
Times 2.
2 of these things.
Well, I've got nothing.
I
I thought it was a bow.
Does it
For
look?
clarification, is the axe head half of what that should be in the drawings of Ivy, or is it a double axe head that we have two of?
Of 2 double axe heads.
Okay.
That is. Whoa.
Bark. Bark. Bark, 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 meow, 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 bark, 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 meow, 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 meow.
If
Is it enough to make it look like a Darth Maul style weapon with 2 axe blades on?
yes.
Is there something we should roll that would help us determine what to do?
Can I inspect?
Can I like
individual
persuade
parts?
the altar or something?
Hey, you know,
You-
Alter, you're looking real
I
good
would-
Or can I
today.
arcana it?
I would love for you to try to persuade the altar, but
Please,
Arcana
dear
or
God.
If you could help
Arcana,
the bard, that can
religion,
do it.
or Arcana, religion, or history would be great.
Okay, I'll do arcana.
I'll do
Good.
history.
That is a 16.
9 for history.
I will do religion.
Excellent, fabulous. Look at all this.
Look at all
So with Arcana, you know that this weapon is held together by the rope. The rope is clearly the most magical item. It's what allows it to function together, and that once assembled, it can't come apart. And from your religion check, you do know that each of the 4 pieces symbolize the 4 deities. And from history, you have seen a picture of it in your textbooks from childhood or something like that. And from your collective memories, trying to sketch things out in the sand or whatnot, you eventually come up with something that looks like this picture.
Excellent.
I'm not proficient in it. Somebody take it.
So, did I like assemble it, or is that just what I know it's supposed to look like?
With all of you working together, yes, you can assemble
Excellent.
this weapon. And as soon as you do, you notice that you are not alone on the mountain anymore.
We have so many drawings. on
Yeah,
that.
where did these bards come from?
Sorry, I can't help
You-
myself.
Oh gosh, you guys.
Clear the board, please.
You see the 4 deities here.
5
And this
deities.
time-
Monkey gone now.
And you get the feeling that these aren't imprints. These are the actual deities. And they say, or rather, Marie steps forward. Well, looks like y'all did it. You've put together the weapon and you can perhaps save our nation. Much obliged to you. Yes, you will unite them, I can tell. See? Didn't we tell you? It all would end out. Yeah. You're fine. Everything's fine. Cryus comes up. Are any of you hurt? Do you need help?
I think we're good.
Surprisingly enough, we, I believe, came through unscathed.
It just goes to show if you throw enough fireballs at it, the problem will go away.
Yes.
Mm.
Anyone have any marshmallows? I think we could make some s'mores. I'm sure there's something on fire up here.
I'm sure there's lots of things still slightly on fire up here.
The gods are like,
What exactly have you all done?
apparently set things on fire.
So Karama and Hiei, with that you are summoned back to your world. One more adventure down, but hopefully you can return to what was your previous adventures. And before we leave for tonight, we did try to do something a little bit different tonight. I asked a couple of our players to track a few things. And so I want to check in with Karina and see. I know we had some. How many nat 20s did we have tonight?
We actually, and I'm scrolling to make sure that I didn't
Did we?
miss any. We only had 3. We had several non-natural 20s. That happened. We actually only had 3. And Bilius had 2 of them, and then Hiei opened the night with 1.
Well, spectacular.
So, yeah.
And Elliot, what about crit fails?
So by my count, there were only 4 ones rolled during the game. 3 of them were not D20s. It was D4s or a D12. And there was only 1 natural D1 that I counted, and it was the investigation check on the altar.
Spectacular. Well, I also tried to pick out a quote from each of our wonderful player characters for the night. I'm sure listening back to the stream, we have a plethora of just hilarious snippets.
We're just so funny.
You're just so funny. But these are what I got at least. Hiei, if you'd like to warm up, I can easily set you on fire.
That's good. That's a good one. I appreciate that one.
Karama, cards don't apologize.
I don't know if that was Karama or Karina, but that's
It's one
I'm
of
giving
those.
you the finger guns. Yeah.
Sonata, I have cookies and beef jerky for everyone.
A good quote.
Buckle, I lack pupils, but my eyes are rolling.
Can I just say
And-
that can we have one of you? Do you have one for you?
Spirit gun, not a finger gun.
And Bilius, well, it is a Tuesday.
I have that one in my notes. I'm so glad that one came up.
Excellent.
I
Yes,
appreciated
yes.
the Bilius egg drawing and Marie's thank you for that demonstration. I have that one written down too.
Classic.
It was good.
Oh boy. Well, everyone, that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back next week, same time, for a very special focus on a D&D class. More to come on that later. Please check out the event page on Facebook that will be created later this week. If you'd like to give us a tip, Venmo and PayPal will be linked in the description of this video when we upload it to YouTube. And beyond that, well, have a good night, everyone. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and stay safe out there. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Farewell until we meet again.
Bye now.
Bye. 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 I'm really saying until we're gone. Bye. 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 Bye.
Do you know the
Bye.
Bye.
Do you-
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Sayonara. Bye.
Bis später.
Adios.
I'm bulletin
See you later. We're still alive, but that's okay. Bye.
Yeah, Jack said he's going to turn it off at some point.